Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted.
Well, good morning, everybody, and
Oh.
good evening to people, I guess, in the West. But it is pretty
Hello.
early this morning here.
You can hear yourself with the microphone a little
Oh,
bit.
it's because you have the headphones.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
So if you notice, Pauline's not here. She's on the boat, like literally going to the airport right now.
Fresh on the boat. Oops,
She's
sorry,
fresh on the boat.
It's
Wow.
normally it's fresh off the boat, but
Wow, don't be
Bob's
really.
fresh off the boat.
Yeah. So thanks you all. Thank you all for joining us. We were drinking at the bar pretty heavy.
Until
4 hours
3,
ago.
Yeah, until like 3 in the morning. So we're totally
Yeah, like
sober.
4 by the time we're.
We're at our best selves right now.
Yeah.
Healthy, living life.
Yeah, the
Very
beautiful
good.
9 a.m.
Very
drunk
good.
stream. No,
No,
it's not that bad.
getting toasted at 9 a.m. Retoasted, like soggy bread that's just been out all day,
Wow,
and then
wow.
you're like, I still
What are
want to
you- what are you
eat it.
doing? What are you
That's
doing?
exactly
Wow.
what we're doing. Hello, everybody.
So Pauline will not be able to be on camera today because she's gone back.
she's getting on a plane right now. So I mean, as much as we're complaining, like she has probably the worst out of all of us. But yeah.
Yes, we still live on Boracay. Nothing has changed there. That's going to be that way till December 1st. Yeah. But we've done lots more things you guys haven't seen yet. We haven't put all the videos yet with Pauline. So we had a lot of really good time. We had a great time last night. Made lots of cool new friends, and the
really
clubs
nice.
were jammed. Oh yeah,
it was crazy. It was like I'm okay, but I'm surprised on a Friday night. The fact that like not the first bar we were at closed at 12.
Yeah. That was surprising.
And it was full. Like it wasn't like we were the only ones at the bar.
Yeah, they were like pushing people out.
Yeah, they were turning the lights on, and it was 12. It was only 12. Like that's usually when people are kind of starting their party.
Yeah.
And then even the club, it was Friday night, completely full. And I guess like 2, was it 2? And then we got home by 3 or
no.
It
3 is when they close. Yeah, they stopped serving at 3.
That's not
we were home for 4 a.m.
Yeah. Like that's not the worst time, but usually when like a club is clubbing, they kind of go until the sun rises, or like at least until all their kind of customers look like they're leaving or done for the night, you know? So it's quite interesting because I'm like, if I were that bar, okay, and you're only open on the like Friday, Saturday, maybe the Sunday as well, because Boracay tourists, many people don't really come during the week. It's a little quieter. Like on a Tuesday, Wednesday, you're just not going to see the same people. So the club's only open for like 3 days. And like you kind of want to make as much money as you want during those 3 days. I would have kept it open. If I were the owner.
Oh, yeah.
My gosh. I would have been
money
like.
to be made.
Even leaving it open for 1 extra hour, you could have made like thousands at least.
Pesos.
Pesos, yeah. Or like, I don't know. Like, drinks are expensive.
I'm just being silly.
They're expensive, so I'm like, I'm making money. Anyways, we had a lovely time. It was really nice. It's kind of like our send off for Pauline.
Yeah.
So
we had a really, really good time.
Really good.
I'm just trying to get everybody thrown on here on the screen at least for a second here, because thank you for all the hellos and everything. Beer goggles, true.
Beer goggles. We're already married, so you know it's kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Like
goggles or not, we're stuck with each other.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely have. So today we're going to do things a little different. Well, not today, actually. Every Saturday morning, we will make sure that we have topics, as well as we'll talk about whatever we did on the week, of course. Hanging out with Pauline and everything was really great, like, to start off before we get on to the topic. But it'll be, anything that's going on during the week. I think it's going to be important to be able to recap every week of whatever. So you can be caught up. If you want to know what's going on in the Philippines, we can be that person. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Thank you, Mallory. Hope you're well. Oh girl, I've been playing Stardew nonstop. I'm almost done with the community center. Someone got me obsessed. You're welcome, okay? Stardew Valley is a game that you can play computer or mobile. And so it is fun. It's like a farming simulator. And there's a lot of missions. So thank you, Mallory. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry that doesn't all fit, Mallory. That was, I guess, too big for it. But, it'll show up for everybody else, too. Thank you very much, Mallory. That was really awesome. And, so we had really cool time, but we're sad to see her go. We will be back. We're going to be spending New Year's in Makati and partying like crazy with Pauline. So, and maybe Franz. Franz, are you here? I don't know if you're here right now.
It's early.
Yeah, we've partied with Franz before too. Yeah, he's in Manila. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I know. It depends if you partied last night.
Then it's kind of like, oh, I get it. I get it.
Exactly. And but yeah, every week we'll just do something like this. So if you always are available this time every week, guess what? You can join us.
We'll be live.
You can join us. And then once we're in Iloilo, who knows? Other people can join in and be like, we're going to have a whole couch system sort of thing where other people can join. And who knows? We'll have like a whole Saturday morning party.
Yeah, I'm going to be in bed then.
It's going to be like,
as long as there's other people that can do the partying, I'll just be there as like a supervisor.
Yeah. Bonjour, Rashad.
Hope to see you next week in Boracay.
Oh, we'll be here.
Yeah, we'll be here. We're not going anywhere.
I think you've messaged us, so.
We're not going anywhere until December. We're really kind of just hanging out.
other than there's something.
Is it
Oh, the interview.
Yeah, that's
We're doing an interview in a studio in Kalibo.
on the 25th. Yeah.
Yeah, on the 25th. That's
Otherwise, we'll
So in
be
3
here.
days. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew we had something else very, very soon. Okay, so let me start off with I guess it's like house cleaning, so it's not even that big of a deal.
Cleaning?
Yeah, it's a little house cleaning. You love house cleaning.
Yes, I'm very good at it. Amazing.
Aren't you?
Amazing at house
Aren't you?
cleaning. I'm so good.
And that is if you are moving to the Philippines or you're in the Philippines, you can now watch your Disney Plus is now available in the Philippines.
Wait, Gordon Ramsay is on Disney Plus? Is he a
Sure.
Disney princess?
Yes, he's a Disney
Very
princess.
good, very good.
No, he does a National Geographic show apparently.
What?
Yeah.
That's cooking.
Is that even Gordon Ramsay?
That's definitely Gordon Ramsay. There's no way that's not.
Okay.
Wait, maybe now I'm.
Now I'm
not-
questioning
No,
it, but,
I think it is.
The key is how much is Disney Plus in Canada? Do you remember? It's like $10 a month.
At least. I
Yeah,
think
at
probably
least.
more.
Guess what? Mobile plan here is only $3 a month.
Wow, that's actually not bad.
Yeah.
$20 annually.
And a premium plan is $6 a month. So they made it very affordable
Here in the
comparative
yeah.
to the United States and Canada.
Yeah.
So
$50 for a whole year.
Yeah.
is actually that, and that's for premium.
right. And so if you are moving to the Philippines, cancel your subscription, come here, and then sign up as a Filipino, as a person who lives in the
You
Philippines.
could probably use your like Filipino phone number and
So
Just
yeah,
as a
you can
mobile.
get all of your Disney Plus shows. So
it's good for if you have kids and stuff.
Star
The
Wars and
is
Marvel.
also-
Oh yeah. They have a
I
new one
don't-
out right now called Andor. I've been watching it.
On Disney Plus.
Yes, of course. All right, so there you go. There is news number 1. It apparently Mallory says that is definitely Gordon, and
Gordon. Our boy Gordon.
yeah, and so yeah, that's the first set of news that is available in the country, and I feel like a lot of things are like that. Like Netflix is a different price here. Even when you buy games, online games, you just have to go and see how much they charge if it was a Filipino buying it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, wait,
interesting.
it's only $5, but it's $45 if I say I live in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's smart. Maybe I should look because I don't. Even when I switch to like the Google Play Store,
Yeah.
still the same price. It just says it in pesos.
Yeah, but you should
So I
open up
don't
a browser
know.
in private and then look.
see if it's different because that would be really interesting.
Yeah,
If I can save money from that
for sure.
because I love playing it. It's including Steam.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Any festivals in the plans? Yeah, definitely. Once we're in Iloilo, we're gonna go to Dinagyang.
Yeah.
Guys, I've been saying it
And
wrong
we're
the whole
and we're
time,
gonna
so
do
it's-
all kinds of stuff related to it
Dinagyang.
because there's a lot of more than just the festival itself.
Yeah, we're hoping to like see a lot of like the behind the scenes if we're able to, like costume making, all the good stuff. All the good stuff once we're there. B, if you watch the movie Enchanted, the one with the cartoon turns to real life, the sequel comes out on Disney Plus November 24th. I've
There
actually
you go.
not watched Enchanted.
Right. Well,
Oh wait,
You have to
no,
talk to
no,
her
no,
about
no.
that later.
Oh no, Enchanted it's a very old movie. I thought she meant like the other one, but no, Enchanted is a very old movie where it starts off as a Disney like it's like a princess thing,
okay.
and then it turns into like a full real life movie.
All right. Well, definitely. So another thing, what we were just talking about though, I just totally lost that. Okay. Anyway, you
Store?
can get entirely different prices if you, go around it.
Movie availability in Netflix is regionalized. Yeah, that's why
Yes.
people used to have VPNs so they could access different shows.
Yeah. Our
It's different
VPN
for-
won't let it. It still says it's the same one. But either way, it's
Yeah, usually you used
yeah.
to be able to do it that way, but I think they kind of cut down on it because they were like,
yeah, they recognize most
legally,
VPNs
yeah.
now.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
like, legally, I don't think that's allowed.
No,
for
the
us."
studios were giving them a hard time.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready, guys? Here's the next thing that we were going to talk about here, and we've already talked about this. That there's free shipping here
free
to Amazon
shipping.
or to Amazon. There's free Amazon shipping to the Philippines, not free Philippines to the
Amazonians
Amazon.
are just
Yes,
loving life.
exactly.
They're getting so many
But
packages.
it's actually not everything, obviously.
I
and
assume
and the minimum purchase, as you can see here, it is $49. You have to
Okay.
have all your stuff in your cart.
Your checkout
Yeah.
has to be 49
Yeah.
USD.
Yeah,
49.
2,800 pesos is the threshold, and in order to get shipping. But then also, not everything has free shipping. So what you do is, this is no different than we were in Canada. Americans, they got free shipping on everything. We did not, and so we always had to look. And you'll notice it right here in the middle. It says free shipping to the Philippines when you spend over $409. So you see that it's right in there, right above quantity, and you have to look for that. If you don't see that, it's not free shipping.
Right. So right under the title, it's like
Yeah.
free shipping.
Yeah, and you notice it's not free shipping with Prime. It's just free shipping.
Just free shipping.
So
in
you don't need
general.
Prime in order to get
But I
the
wonder
free
how long
shipping.
it takes for free shipping. Does it say how long? Like
I've already heard from people that did do it, and they said it came within, I think it was 7 days or 8 days, something like
still
that.
like a week.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
That's reasonable. That's what we get.
I
Like
would-
here on
yeah.
Boracay, that's normal for us for fast, right? Not normal for us slow. That's normal for us fast.
So that's really nice. That'll
Yeah.
be, is it only in Manila? Sorry, or is it
No,
like
no.
all
It says
of
Philippines. Yep. No.
Philippines. Wow.
So the categories that do have the free shipping here is computers and accessories, which is like obviously a very high dollar one, like the one I would hope to get. Books, beauty, Amazon fashion, home, and toys. So for
Yeah.
Christmas, could be pretty helpful.
Yeah, because Amazon does have like a lot of electronics as well, like like the computer and stuff.
Oh
It's
yeah,
always nice to have.
we literally paid like $500 shipping in order to get the kind of things like our drone and a few other things, because those items you couldn't get on Lazada. You can get knockoffs of or lower versions, but we could not get the specific
official.
brands that we wanted. Yeah.
Wow, if you had just waited a couple months,
Well, yeah.
you would have had
Yeah.
no drone
I
footage.
think it was about 5
but-
months. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
you have
just
no
probably-
drone footage, no this, no that.
a bunch of things that have actually been very, very useful.
Exactly. Everything in that warehouse will be out of stock.
Yeah.
Oh,
Amazon needs a warehouse in the
yeah.
Philippines.
And then they made a joke.
Out of
That's funny.
every time, man, we were having a hard time these past couple of days when we were with Pauline and everything. So many restaurants were just like, no, we have literally one
Yeah.
thing on the menu.
No food, out of
Maybe,
stock.
yeah.
But we do recognize and realize that this is the rainy season. This is the slow season.
Yeah.
So we realize that they're just not getting the tourists
Yeah, and we're
everywhere.
not going on the weekends and stuff. We always go at odd times, or like out of season times. So yeah, we do get that, but it's been a little funny trying to go through everything and
Yeah, you never really lose your citizenship. She didn't renounce it or anything. So
No.
Bianca's mother still has her Philippines birth certificate,
yeah,
Philippines
she has her
passport.
It's expired, but she could
Yeah,
just go.
she could
and-
just renew it.
Yeah.
So she didn't. She's got dual citizenship with Canada, but she didn't have to renounce. So she'll be a
that's
citizen her
that's
whole
the
life.
Cool thing about Canada, you can have
Right.
your original.
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
then-
Well, and the cool thing about being born in the Philippines, because you can have dual,
Oh yeah.
but nobody else could. If I ever, like, it would be too difficult. But if I would have to renounce my Canadian citizenship.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. What do you do for two-factor authentication for a Canadian phone number? That is a difficult one.
You lose it.
Yeah.
You lose it.
Yeah.
I don't-
Exactly.
Unless you can change your authentication to like a Skype phone number.
So we did in the beginning is we used my mother and a friend of ours, and we put their phone numbers into the system so that and then we would, when we needed to do anything like buy something online, we would make sure it's their time zone, they're available, text them, or hey, are you available right now?
Yeah.
On an app of some sort, Facebook Messenger, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then we would turn around and say, okay, get ready. Here comes a code, and they would text us the code, and then we'd put it in. That's kind of how we had to do it. And then eventually our bank started saying we no longer need a phone number. You will use the app to confirm all purchases or whatever. And so the notification would come up. You put your thumb on your phone. Boom, you're back to normal.
Yeah.
But we constantly struggle with this. Constantly.
It's hard. There's really no one fix that you can do because sometimes something will work and then
Some companies are
it'll
like,
just
yeah, we
be
don't allow for that. Like our, it'd be funny because there are I would try to buy plane tickets and I'd call in and say, listen, it's not letting me buy plane tickets. Okay, go ahead, sir. It's ready now. You can do it. Okay. and I do it. And then a week later, I try to buy plane tickets from the exact same airline, and it says no, no. And so I got to go and call and sit on hold
Every
forever
time.
just to get this approved, and you just get so frustrated that you just kind of give up. And it's all because the two-factor stuff shows up on the computer, and it says, we've sent a text to your phone number on file. Please confirm it or whatever, and then it'll go through. And I'm like, I can't. That doesn't work.
Yeah, and that just So it's always you kind of learn really quick what will work and what will not.
Yeah,
So you're
and it's mostly not.
Yeah.
Yep.
You kind of have to find like fixes around it.
Exactly.
Which is
Well,
the hard
and like
part.
for us, like we still don't. Both of our bank accounts remain locked, so we
crazy.
don't have any bank accounts
Yeah.
still. But once we do again, I assure you, we're not using these cards for anything. We're literally logging in and doing transfers to our BDO.
Yeah, we're
Nothing
gonna.
else.
Yeah, that's all it's gonna be from now on.
So let's go on to the next segment, which
Yeah.
needs you to put your headphones on, because she hasn't heard this segment. I have, and I wanted her to hear this too. So everybody's heard
I'm ready.
of Elon Musk.
Maybe,
Right?
once. Oh,
You've heard of Elon Musk?
I can hear myself.
Yeah. Oh, wait. And as you know, like he hasn't had a single failure of anything. Everything he says he's going to do, he does. And so when I saw this clip, I was like, oh, this is going to change everything. This is going to be a big deal. So regardless if
intrigued.
you love or hate the guy, I don't understand it. But regardless, let's just take a look at this and see what you might think on
Okay,
this.
I'm ready.
Because
I'm
this is
ready.
a big deal. Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow, it's loud. Okay. I cannot hear it. Everything this
Hang on, guys. I'm gonna restart it.
We don't even
I'm
have
gonna restart it. Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
That was my fault. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I have been working on an edit button for a
I
year.
still don't hear
It's
it.
it's a tricky situation, and it's incredibly
says-
complex.
What?
Yeah, it's a good one, indeed. I mean,
Uh,
we don't even have an app that's as good as WeChat in China. Like in China, you can live on
okay.
WeChat, basically.
Yeah.
It's like, everyone's like, like you live on WeChat, you do payments, you do everything. It's like, it's great. Basically, WeChat's kick ass, and we don't have anything like WeChat outside of China. So I was like, my idea would be like, how about if we just copy WeChat? Hey, I have been working on an edit button for a year.
Well, it's a tricky situation, and it's incredibly complex.
It's so smart and it's so easy. I mean, not easy.
What part?
Not easy. No, the fact that he's gonna just copy WeChat.
Well, yeah. Well, and it does make sense, like what he's saying there, right? Like, they don't have anything like that anywhere else. Yeah, some people message here, some people do this. You might be able to pay, but it's not pay everywhere. It's
Everything
very
is,
difficult.
it's kind of divided. It's like cracked out, and so bringing
Yeah.
it all together.
So
I could see how.
obviously, as you can imagine, that Philippines Life now has a Twitter account. Has nothing on it yet, because since he's bought it and it looks like it's going through, we're not crazy. We're not going to bet against the guy. It could become the largest social everything, not like just social media.
Yeah.
Because he's right. WeChat, everybody, like in China, you live on WeChat. Every single thing you do is with WeChat.
You would pay bills on
Right.
it, everything.
And don't forget, he now can control all these satellites. He's going to have he has a new phone he announced that they're going to be doing. I can't remember. It's just called X, the phone that they're coming out with.
Yeah.
And you can guarantee that phone's not going to need a carrier because it'll work with his satellites.
The satellite.
Right. And so
yeah.
there'll be no costs other than just have Starlink, right? And it'll be all interconnected. And then also the app and the paying system and so we have to make sure we're on his social media for obvious reasons, because that could be absolutely huge. If you think
true.
about it, it's all of the telecom businesses, all of the social medias, all of everything, all put into one.
I remember you made a comment about that, like not too long ago. But you're like, I wonder what's gonna happen after Elon. Like once he like
Oh,
passes
yeah,
away,
exactly.
that's kind of suspicious. That's
Yeah.
kind of scary because that's a lot of power to have.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are like, yeah, wow, I don't want one person to have all that power,
Yeah.
and they generally feel okay if it's Elon Musk, but they're like, what happens after Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Right? Like, what does he set up? Hopefully, he set up like 24 people that he believes all have differing views, and they all must vote before anything happens, or something. Like, how is he going to protect everybody? Because that could be just too much power.
Yeah, I do think like I don't know. He's cool and he doesn't seem like maybe
Well, he's very
secretly,
trustworthy for most
yeah,
part.
but maybe he's secretly a serial killer. I don't know. I
Sure, but-
can't be like I don't know who he is. But like he
Amazing at
seemed-
keeping it secret.
Okay, well dude owns like
Maybe he has a bat cave that he sneaks out with.
I'm sure Ted Bundy was probably like that's pretty like
Ca-
wow, he got away
but,
with it.
But
for
cameras were not
decent-
following him 24/7.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But okay, anyways, what I'm saying is though, like I understand why. Like you never really want anybody to just have all the power cuz he could do whatever. Like he
Yeah.
could literally if he had like a bad mental day, he could literally just ruin the world in like 2 seconds, you know?
Yeah.
Like I doubt it's going to happen, but it's kind of interesting to think people like with that power.
Oh, if he gets everything you're saying. Like right now, he can't do anything.
No, yeah, but if like what he says he's gonna do and he
Yeah.
does it, if one day he's like 75 and he's just like no, we're done, he could do that if he had all of that.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind, there's big companies that have many, many people and many cogs in the wheel. So he might say it, but they'd all go, no.
Yeah,
Are you crazy?
yeah.
You're
It's
75,
interesting to
dude.
think about, I think
All
what
right.
I'm saying.
All right. Yeah, I guess. Some people love the, what is that? The doomsday scenario stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, otherwise there's nothing to talk about, So
Ooh.
it's cool to kind of go in on it.
Yeah.
Hello, Michael and Bianca from Toronto.
Oh,
hello.
up there. Rafael?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Rafaelito.
Hello. I hope you're doing well.
Rafaelito. Am I saying it right?
I don't know.
Well, Rafael and then
Probably,
Ito.
yeah. I think you're
Yeah.
right. I think you're fine. BDO is a bank.
Yep,
Banco
yep.
de Oro.
Oh, it's Mallory. Yeah.
Banco.
Yeah, no, that's not the. Is it?
It's somebody said
Oh,
it.
okay.
I don't know. It probably maybe not.
All right.
It could be. I would believe it. It's Spanish. That sounds very Spanish though. Banco de Oro.
Yeah.
Does it mean something?
Yeah.
Like
And
Oro?
I think we already answered that. Yeah, no, we have not.
We're still
Unfortunately.
working on it. Thank you, Mallory. By the way, his
Yeah.
semi trucks are being delivered now.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
That's the next one. And then
Yeah.
also they recently announced that the Cybertruck I think is next year now, or they're starting. Oh yeah, they've already started manufacturing something like that.
And these
so.
and those are the trucks that are autonomous, right? The Cybertrucks.
No, well, they all have self-driving. No, Cybertruck's the pickup truck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that looks really weird.
Yeah, it's sold
but
out for about
cool.
5 billion years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
interesting. Hello, Atari. We're doing good.
Wow, mom
Elon
and dad.
will not
huh?
die. He will put himself
I know, I
in
saw that.
cyberspace. Wait, like Johnny Depp in the movie Transcendence?
Yeah,
I've not seen
you haven't
that
seen it
movie.
yet?
No.
Oh, you
There's
need
a
to
lot
see
of
it.
movies I haven't seen, okay? I usually watch the Disney princess movies on anime, so
Yeah.
a lot of the action movies I'm like I have no idea. No idea.
So yeah, it's pretty crazy to think about, but honestly, like I said, I would never bet against it. So it's like it's saying, well, there was lots of people that were betting against him. I remember because I used to buy Tesla stock when I worked at a company, and my boss, the president of the company, very smart person normally, very wealthy person because he owned the company. He just make
Like
fun of me
fun,
basically,
yeah.
and he'd say that company's going to zero. That company's going to zero, and I'm like, it's not going to zero.
Yeah.
Are you not thinking about the bigger picture here? Like, when the full self-driving car part is done, everybody who owns a car now owns a taxi service.
Yeah.
They can literally press a button on their phone
And let
after
it
they go to work. Their car will go and make the money all day long while they're at work, and then when you want the car, it'll come and pick you up from work. Go home, do all the charging whenever it needs to charge. And then when you go home, your car's not going to sit. In the future, we will be like, we used to drive your car like 1 hour and then it sat for 23 hours. Why would they do that?
Why would they waste
Yeah.
time? with
Yeah,
that?
exactly. That would, I don't even know what the comparison would be. Like leaving everything on in your house, all the electricity, everything running, all your air conditioning units, everything just running, even though you're only home once an hour
Yeah,
or 1 hour
yeah.
a day. It would just seem silly to us in the future that something you put all this money into
Yeah.
wasn't a business investment.
You aren't investing in anything. And like it's very common to hear like cars. You don't invest in cars if you want to make more money. Like
Yeah.
it depreciates. No matter what car. You could have a fancy Lamborghini, everything. It depreciates. I don't think there's a single car that goes up in value over time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there are some, but very few.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
you can't drive them much.
Yeah,
Yeah, to keep their value.
Yeah.
What kind of visa? So you're allowed to stay here as a visitor for 3 years, and then you only have to leave for like 24 hours, and then you can come back and start it all over again.
Yeah, so we just have visitors.
Technically, you could do that. That's not what we're doing, but the vast majority of people that come to the Philippines just do visitor visas for 3 years, where you keep renewing for 3 years, and then they just go to Thailand or something for an hour, a few hours.
For an hour.
Like they'll show up at 11 o'clock at night, stay 1 hour, and then they
next
fly
day,
back,
come home,
so it's a
yeah.
new date, and
Or you could go on
and then you can
vacation.
start it all over again
Yeah.
for 3 years. Now, for us, no, like our plan is obviously she's getting her citizenship because she's her mother was born here, and then I can hopefully get a 13A, which allows for working and everything else in the country.
Yeah, so that's our game plan. But
Exactly.
for now, we're using the tourist route. Oh, I've got so many mosquito bites, man. I was doing
Talk
so
about them for a
good.
second, 'cause I have to go next.
Okay, do your thing. But yeah, I was doing so well, not getting new mosquito bites, and now I'm just covered in them. Elon wants to explore the planet Mars. I think that would be cool. I actually am curious as to what it would look like once it's like terraformed. I don't know if anybody has ever played that board game. It's called Terraforming Mars. It's an intense board game. It's not like Monopoly at all. It kind of sucks sometimes because you have to like big brain it. But it's cool and it's kind of interesting to see like if Elon could really, grow a garden there, grow some trees, all that good stuff. What year was it that he said it's going to zero? In 2008. No, it was like 2014 or whatever, or not 14, like a couple years ago, 2018 maybe, when your boss said it was going to zero. Yeah, and it was in 2018, which is crazy because it's like now it's doing even better. Like it's way, way up comparative to when it was in. Teleportation is the next thing. Beam me up, Scotty. Heck yeah. Hi, Room. Hi, Michael and Bianca. I just watched the video on NTK and saw you were live. Figured I would pop in and say hello. Hello. Did I miss the hors d'oeuvres? You did not miss. Wait, actually, we ate all the hors d'oeuvres, so yes, you did. But they were good. They were amazing as well. They were beautifully made hors d'oeuvres. But thank you for stopping in, Steven. I'm glad that you could come in and say hello. Michael's just getting some coffee, so I'm on my own for now. But yeah, so we literally had like a long night yesterday. But I'm actually doing okay. Surprisingly, I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep, maybe. Oops. And so I'm here and I'm alive. Michael, are you going to the new photography studio there? Oh, are you opening a new? No, yeah, he can't open one unless he gets like a business thing, whatever. So not yet. Eventually, maybe.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I need my 13A before I can ever do that legally. It's
Yeah,
not like
when we're-
Albania where once we had a residency, you could just open a business.
Although getting residency in Albania was hardcore. That was
Yeah.
that was intense. That was
They
really
just have a
rough.
lot. It's just a lot of bureaucracy.
Yeah, back and forth and making sure everything is like officiated.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oops. And sorry about that. And it
Yeah.
was about 6 months of just that garbage stuff, paperwork, just to get our, like we were considered approved, but it hadn't been issued. But as long as the paperwork's in, you're good. You can stay, and that's how the
Yeah.
whole thing worked out.
and
But
they're like, yeah, you're fine. And we're
yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Cool."
we knew we'd be fine there too, but it was just a pain. It was such a pain. But I could open a studio there. Actually, anybody can open a business there, to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
don't
even have
need-
to be
no,
resident.
You don't
No.
need, yeah, there's other paperwork.
Yeah, you
really.
pay your 80 pesos. No, it's the taxes. That's all they care about. As long as they're
As long
getting
as
their
you pay
taxes.
taxes,
But
yeah.
here in the Philippines, you can't open.
No, you have
a
to.
business
You have
so-
to. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and even if you could, like, there are ways to open a business here in the Philippines, like to own part of it, but you wouldn't be allowed to work in your own business. So you have to be careful of that too, right? And like, for example, there's people that come here and they get married to a Filipina, and they're on a
Balabayan.
I think we all know what the married
You guys
visa.
know.
And they'll open a business in their wife's name, but they can't actually work in their wife's business. It's illegal. You're not even allowed to work for free. You got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, right.
You know,
right.
so you can't take a job from somebody else, even if you're working for nothing. So there are all kinds of strict laws here when it comes to that kind of stuff. So yeah. When will be the next vlog? Well, when we get there next,
Happy
unfortunately, it may just be December 1st. We have one more month here.
Yeah.
We have to pack everything up. We have to.
Sure. Yeah, we've already.
We got rid of
taken
the
away
green screen, right? We just
But,
have the.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad. What is this? What is this? It's like an airplane almost. A little plane.
Yes.
Or a person lying down. It's like a stick figure lying down. That's what we have going on.
It's not that
Ah,
fancy.
hello,
Normally, it would be
Pauline.
covered by the green screen, and it just picks up some of the sound to keep the echo out of the room, right? Although we could give you the echo. You like the echo?
No echo.
Yeah, no.
Balikbayan. Balikbayan.
Yeah,
That sounded really good. That was on me.
I know. What do you-
Coffee is life. It is. Although, I feel like no matter how much coffee, at least if I drink any
She
coffee,
just wants to go back to bed.
I'm still gonna pass right out. I'm gonna have the best sleep ever. It's gonna be amazing, guys. I'm not even probably gonna dream. There's no dreams.
Yeah, I guess you explained to them, right? That
Hmm?
if you came a little later, we're not at our 100% because we were partying.
Yeah, we may. Yeah, somebody made a comment just a little bit above there, like you guys are usually perky and lively. You must have had a late night.
Exactly.
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
oh, by the way, get ready. 1, 2.
What? 1, 2?
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
Well, you don't get to see it.
Oh.
YouTube
no
now
idea.
warns us. If I don't know if you see us right now. YouTube now warns us when there's an ad going in.
Oh.
Yeah. So an ad was just going into the video because we reached a certain length of time, and
So it lets you know when one's
yeah,
happening.
exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
So we should not talk, or I don't.
I have no
know.
idea. I have no idea. I don't
That's
know.
weird. I don't know
I'm
how
pretty
to-
sure that
Do you
it just
know
starts you right from the
where
beginning
you
there.
stop?
So.
Oh, okay, so let's keep going. It's a cactus. What did I miss? No need for echo with your bedroom voices right now.
Well, bedroom
Voices.
Ooh.
Damn, okay.
She's like, I've got that drunk, raspy voice.
I'm the one who's been out doing the most.
She was dancing. She was dancing.
It was good. No, but I wasn't the only one did. Like Pauline was getting down. That other girl who's a nursing student was also getting down. Second year nursing student, the girl we were all
20-year-old?
dancing. Yeah,
Yeah.
the 20-year-old. I was like, okay, wow, she's doing a lot in life.
The only reason I know that is Pauline's like, that girl's 20. You know that? I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of like, oh yeah.
I don't know why this matters. You're just dancing, but okay.
She's young. She looks young.
Oh, there we go. Matt said you got the ad. Does that mean it puts you back with the beginning? They notify us an ad was
Yeah.
coming up, but
It's interesting. What did I miss? Not much. We're kind of just going
everything that's
through-
in the front cover of the
Yeah, like we're just talking kind of about news that's happening in the Philippines,
Pauline.
as well as
Pauline, you're a moderator. They probably don't do the ad to you,
that's fair.
right?
My oh yeah, that would make sense because you're moderating, so
Yeah.
it's you need to be on like 100%.
Yeah.
My grandfather's 1965 Mustang is worth much more than what he paid for it.
Yes.
Oh, that's fair.
Of
yeah.
course, of course.
If-
Classic cars.
yeah, but you have to take a lot of care of them. You have to put a lot of money into it in order to kind of maintain. But yeah, that obviously that kind of makes sense.
A few people didn't get any ads. Well, okay. Well, it's notified me, but if there is no ad in that market for that moment, they don't always put it
Yeah.
out. So that's just how it works.
Interesting.
Oh, and this person has. That's why. Forgot I got YouTube Premium. Yeah, you don't get any ads then.
Fancy.
By the way, as everybody can see, Pauline is here. She's here for the live
at the
now.
airport. She's at the airport.
She's at the
waiting.
airport. Mm-hmm.
her flight's not for a little bit, so we're glad she's. By the time
Oh yeah, about 20 more minutes.
by the time that she is like taking her plane, we're probably gonna be asleep again. So that's cool. Shout out from Calgary, Canada. Say hello, Angeli's family, my hometown, and Heles, my hometown in Bislig, the city. I'm hopefully
Yeah.
not butchering.
We haven't
that.
heard of that one yet, but not yet. Not sure where that is.
Yeah.
Also, we also have plans next year. Once we get, we have a lot of things we have to figure out still.
Yeah.
But once everything's sorted, is doing like a motorbike trip like we did here on the island.
A more functioning one, not
Yeah.
not as
But
chaotic.
doing it in Luzon, and that could be really cool. Yeah, I think it would be really amazing.
That would be fun. I think now that we've kind of done it once, we could probably plan it out better, get better bikes, like have it just more neatly organized. And then we'll probably have a great time.
Yeah.
Or suffer. Yeah, one of the two.
Apparently, because of Matt, we now have to put another ad in.
5 seconds and
5
skip.
seconds and skip.
All right,
Wow.
we're gonna
Wow.
keep-
Don't brag about that.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Well,
we get it.
we can't beat it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we should just
get
sit
it.
still so that you didn't miss anything, and then you'll be the only one that skipped, and you're like, why is nobody talking?
Why is nobody talking?
Yeah,
They skipped, but
skipped.
everything. Are you ever gonna do a budget video? We do have one.
We have a budget video, so when
For
we go to
currently,
Iloilo,
yeah.
it's going to change because we're
Yeah.
now paying way more money. So when we go there, what we'll do is we'll wait a full month so we know how much our electric is, how much our internet is,
Yeah, grocery,
like
S&R
groceries.
membership, anything
Yeah.
like that.
Well, that's the annual thing, but yeah, still
but still, that would be in the budget,
sure.
would it not?
But if it's $5 a year, like
Yeah, but that's still grocery stores and stuff. Then
right.
not just
Yeah.
the membership.
But yeah, so a budget. When we give a budget, trust me,
Yeah.
bro, because I saw it playing ads, bro.
Playing ads, bro. I
Yeah,
like
so
it.
trust us that we actually put a lot of thought into it and use actual calculations. So when we showed our budget, we do have a video for that. $1,200 a month. It was based on facts, right? Like actual. Here's our electric bill. Here's our water bill.
Yeah.
We actually had all these bills to add up in order to make the proper budget.
Yeah, something actually informative.
Yeah.
Not like, okay, so you're probably gonna pay this much for electricity.
Yeah.
We don't know, but you might. Like it was literally specified to what we pay and what our bills have been so far. at the time.
Adrian,
Thank you for the super chat.
thank you very much.
Oh, it's a
That's
coffee. It's a little coffee emote.
Where? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it doesn't
Oh, it
show.
doesn't pop up on
unfortunately,
that.
It doesn't
Okay, okay.
show for our chat highlight.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah.
somehow our chat highlight is getting squished, and we don't know why. Like,
Oh, Pauline's flight is delayed again. Again. You have like the worst luck with planes,
you
apparently.
certainly do. Wow. Well,
But at least you
Pauline,
get to relax.
you get to hang out with us a little longer. We keep
Exactly,
you awake
exactly.
until your flight.
Until
How's
your
that?
flight. All right, we got you. Second mom.
So yeah, we'll have that budget vlog by the time
yeah, that'll be
sometime
interesting.
sometime probably January. Whenever I see the electric bill, usually the electric bill comes around the middle of the month. Like we've already gotten ours here, and as usual, it's 10,000 pesos a month. And if we're away for 2 weeks, then it might be 4 or 5, 6,000.
Yeah. Oh,
but,
it was expensive this month. Let's just say.
well, 10,000. Yeah, it's as expensive as every other month that we've been home almost the whole month.
yeah.
Because we only went to Calibo.
Yeah, because normally when we leave, like we'll leave for like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, we shut everything off.
and then nothing's being used, so our electricity is like
Yeah.
cut in half. a
Well,
little
yeah,
bit.
we'll get a 4,000 or 5,000 or 6,000.
Yeah, those are
peso
nice. Those are
electric
nice.
bill. And keep in mind, we have 3 air conditioners, all that. We don't run them all, but
Computers,
kinda run them,
fans,
yeah.
lights. A lot. We have a lot
oh yeah,
going
exactly. So it's not as cheap as it could be. I get that definitely.
on.
Oh, here, look at this. You can't pay the water bill online. Didn't he? We had the interview with the mayor though, and I thought he said, "Oh, that's taxes." Never mind. I was mixing it up. That was for taxes that he said you can pay at in any mall and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
right?
cool. But
So-
yeah, the water bill, because we have to go to like Palawan, right?
Oh,
For water or no?
Palawan?
Palawan, the pawn shop.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I thought you meant
was
go
like,
to
what?
Palawan. I'm like, wait, what?
No, no.
Yeah. So here, it's weird for us because at home we would pay with your bank. You just set them up as a bill payment and just press a button on your phone, right? And you go to the bank and just hand them it, and then you can pay them. But here, I go to the BDO, and they're like, "No, you can't pay bills."
Yeah,
here."
you can't pay bills. It's like, what? You're the bank with all the money.
I know. So yeah, here you go to the Palawan, which is the
Pawn shop.
the pawn shop, right?
Well,
Which is really
which
like a
doesn't-
Western Union sort of thing.
It's barely a pawn shop. Okay, they have like
Yeah,
a couple
I don't
rings.
know. I don't know why they call it a pawn shop because it's not. It's
That's like
the 1% of what they do.
yeah, it's like the side hustle almost.
Right.
Of it.
Like we have Money Mart in Canada and all these places.
Yeah,
They're like
yeah.
that. That's what they are. Send
They're
money.
like, we got a couple.
send
gold
money, borrow
rings
money,
if
that
you
kind of
want-
thing.
If you want a gold ring,
Um,
we got it.
yeah. So that's the easiest way. It's the fastest way. But here, if like for example, if we get our water bill and they give you 5-7 days to pay, something like that, they don't give you much. And the guy comes to your door, by the way, and he hands you the bill. And so he gives you like 5 days, 7 days to pay. But if you miss that date, so say it's the 17th or whatever, and you after the 17th, you can't pay it at Palawan anymore. You have to go to the water department's head office,
Wow.
and you have to line up, and the lines are long, so you never want to miss it. You might be 2 hours just to pay your water bill because of all the people that are lined up waiting
Yeah.
to pay. Otherwise, your water will get cut off, and they will cut you off.
That's crazy though. How like so many people are waiting in line.
Yeah.
You
And the
know?
electric's the same thing. You can't once that date passes that it says on the thing, can't pay it at Palawan anymore. You have to go to the electric company.
You can pay for electric online and internet online. Not here, I think. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea how to do that because you have to have
Oh,
Gcash. We
that's
don't have
true.
Gcash, so
Yeah,
we're
that's our biggest
unconfirmed
thing,
on
yeah.
Gcash.
they won't confirm us.
No, they haven't
think we're
confirmed us
fake.
because none of those bills that we have here at the house are in our name. They're in the owner of the house's name. And so that's actually the problem. On Gcash, you have to provide a utility bill or something with your name to confirm you.
Yeah.
And so we didn't have anything like that, but I had this BDO thing that had my name on it. And I was like, okay, well, you say a bank statement. And I took a picture of that, sent it,
bank statement-y.
and then it gets stuck. Bora's outside. I
Yeah,
think the cats
yeah.
are playing this morning. Once we left to go bring Pauline to the
port.
port.
They were a little
yeah,
hyper.
the cats took off. Yeah.
Palawan Express.
Yeah, Palawan Express. There you go.
True.
Yeah, and then a friend of ours that like Bitcoin is actually quite popular here on this island. I don't know if you knew that, but you probably can see in that one where at the barber shop, like a little barber shop in the local area taking
Bitcoin,
Bitcoin.
which is quite funny.
Yeah, and that's because there's a big push on this island by a couple companies. Pouch is the biggest one, Pouch.ph, and they're going around getting every business to accept Bitcoin,
yeah.
and then they're marketing like crazy, saying, "Hey, people with Bitcoin, come vacation on Boracay," and
And
so
you can have a full vacation.
yeah, and so you can
without-
just use
yeah.
your phone and with your Bitcoin and bing boom
Wallet,
pay.
yeah.
Everybody's accepting it, and so that's actually getting quite common here, but that's because it's an island, so it's a lot easier for them to make a big focus and really spend the money on here. You can't get verified on Gcash with a passport because you have to show that you live in the Philippines. So, and the weird thing is our ACR card that has our address. No, they won't do it.
Allow it doesn't work.
Our,
It
a
just-
barangay card. No.
It even says it accepts ACR cards, and so it's like okay, and then they didn't accept ours.
No, it doesn't say that.
It doesn't. I
No,
swear
it
said
says
that.
utility bill, bank statement,
Oh.
something that
I probably
issued.
read something.
Yeah,
different
there was
than
something else, but I sent them the ACR card and they rejected that.
them.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is just to get verified so that you can put money into it. I guess technically, we can have a Gcash where if you have Gcash, you can just send me some Gcash.
Yeah.
That's one thing, but I can't connect it with bank accounts and stuff like that until I confirm my identity. So there's a big pain through it. You can pay via BDO even through the account
Oh, they
is
have a
not under your
baking
name.
app. I didn't know that. A BDO baking app.
Yeah, I have. It's not the same level as
As
we're
like
used to.
Scotia.
Sure, yeah, but like I said, the bank should have told me. Put it this way: I went into the bank branch and they said, "No, you have to go to like a Palawan or something or go pay them."
Yeah.
So it's weird that the bank said that we can't use the bank, and should have said to me, "Oh, sir, if you only use the app, you can pay bills."
I'll be right back. I have to
I
go to
didn't
the
know that.
bathroom.
So bad on the bank. Yeah. All right, all right, all right. See, there we go. She's gone. She's gone. It's just us. Just us. It's getting hot in here. Passport for Gcash. How does that confirm your address? Your passports have addresses in them, or because my identity is confirmed, but I have to prove that my address. And yeah. Anyway, I could bring it up, but there's no point. Yeah. Either way, it's locked up. That's all I know. And their customer service never gets back to you. You can submit a ticket, and they won't get back to you. That's kind of like where I go. Hello there. Hello, hello. Oh, wow. Google was worried that you said the word ass. Can you believe that? I had to prove that message. Yeah, the notifications sometimes work, sometimes don't. But, you know, and Bianca is here, by the way. Pauline is at the airport waiting for her plane, but she's in the chat. Bianca just went to the bathroom. So if you just joined, like you seem to have, yes. And you missed all the good stuff, all the topics of the day. Everything from, hey, you can follow us on Twitter now, because now that Elon has bought it, he plans to turn it into like the biggest social media you can ever imagine. And he doesn't fail. So I'm not betting against it. So we have an account there. We're going to create content for it. So follow us there at... Now, you can't put too long of a word. So we're That Philippines Life. But if you look at the at symbol, like the target, it's just That Philippine.
Oh.
Yeah, That Philippine or That Philippines. But yeah, they not enough characters for the whole one.
For the username.
But the top one still says That Philippines Life. But yeah.
Gcash is pretty handy. We see it everywhere. It's literally everything is Gcash. So like it would be nice if we had it.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's just locked up right now. So the last time we had to confirm our identity, we submitted the what they wanted. And so now it's just completely locked up. So we can't connect it with a bank account. Like I said, if somebody had Gcash and wanted to give us money, it'll work. But for us to connect it to our bank account or anything to move money in or out of it from our bank account, you have to be verified. And we aren't verified. We're stuck in this process where it says we're waiting for your verification to be reviewed. And so it takes like forever. And then they finally say no, and then had to do it again. And so, yeah, utility bills, it said, or a bank statement. So that's the last one that we gave them, was the bank statement to show your address. So anyway, it's just only to connect, right? Like I said, if you are being paid by somebody with Gcash and that's what you're doing, it's just to connect it to, maybe it's international accounts too, by the way, guys. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's because I was trying to connect my PayPal and my Canadian bank accounts and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that they're like, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah. Christian, the only thing is we don't really have a lot of volunteers here on the island as it is. But in Iloilo, we have a lot of volunteers.
Yeah, so it's probably going to become more.
Yeah. You might have to wait a month. We don't know. Sometimes people just pop up in our lives and they're like, I'd totally go on your thing. But we're going to have a whole setup in Iloilo. So it's going to be really cool. And I want to get everybody possible in the door.
Yeah, anyone who can talk.
Yeah, and that'll be very interesting, right?
So many different perspectives. That'll be really awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Really cool. Use PayPal, convert your cash to PHP in PayPal, and transfer from there.
Yeah, that's the one. PayPal, it says that's where actually I ran into the situation because I was trying to do with PayPal. It says, verify your account before you can use this service. And boom, then it locked it up.
Wasn't allowed. Oh, that sucks.
That is the one that we were trying to do because PayPal is the easiest for us because it's connected to all our cards, right? So, for example, if I wanted to, like even with I think even with your debit cards locked up, I don't know. Not yours. I think yours was connected with a debit card.
I have my MasterCard on it.
Yeah, but that doesn't help.
Okay.
Anyway, so you can connect your bank account, right? Or you can connect your debit card. If you're connected with your bank card, because our we don't have any bank cards, right? Because we're locked out of our bank accounts in Canada.
Yeah.
But if it's linked to your actual account number, not your debit card number,
bank,
it'll still work. Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine's connected.
So it all depends. Yeah.
Yeah. Took several times to get through the verification process. Oh, okay.
Now, if you're a Philippine citizen, you might be like, I don't understand. There's nothing here.
Yeah.
It doesn't ask me for my address, and I can connect to my U.S. PayPal. I don't know what to tell you, but that's kind of what
Yeah,
happens
that was
here.
our draw. That was our
Yeah.
drama. We're not very good at banks and stuff, I guess.
She does have a Discord server for her Twitch.
Yeah, I do. It's actually
Sorry,
like,
it's a little too
linked-
long for my box here.
It's linked. Like if you go to my Twitch, one of the like links is the Discord server. If
Yeah.
you're down to join. So yeah,
It's actually her most active out of social media.
Well, not really. I'm bad with everything.
You were doing good with it.
It's not like I'm the best at
No, but-
chatting, but
yeah.
I'm there.
You seem to be getting on it. Yeah.
Let's play Fallout 4 with mods. I
Yeah.
haven't tried it yet.
Well, I have
haven't
Fallout
played
4
it.
now, and I was thinking the same thing. Okay, now we got to go get the mods.
I want a
'Cause
cute anime
passed
girl
the,
as my
the
character.
beginning part. Yeah, exactly. And better guns,
I
better
wonder
this,
if
better
it's
that.
similar to how we like Skyrim, right? Because Bethesda owns Skyrim and Fallout 4. Oh, they arrived on time, and I'll board the plane now. Enjoy the live.
Okay,
Thank you,
thanks, Pauline.
Have a safe trip.
Oh, look, she got the TPL in there.
I like
Smart
it.
girl,
I like
smart girl.
it.
If you're a member, you get these little logos and stuff like that, by the way, guys.
Yeah, safe flight. But yeah, I wonder if it's similar to modding Skyrim because we know how to mod Skyrim like pros. Okay, that was like
Oh, yeah.
that we were
Yeah,
so good at
We've
that.
been doing it for years.
And so now I'm curious as to what's
Yeah.
the difference with
I think
it?
it's almost the same.
Hopefully.
Just a lot less available. I think that's
New
all it is.
studio? No, just less green.
We got rid of
screen.
the green screen. So I was looking at the lives there, and because this room is still not big enough, right? That was the biggest issue. You need a lot of lights over here, separate lights for your green screen. And we were running into situations where you guys would see fuzzing around our skin or everything, and it was not blending in well. And so once I saw that, I was gamer wits. We can't allow that one to go through.
Slutty mods.
All right, well I guess I am now. So anyway, we just took the green. We're moving in a month anyway, so we just took it down. That's just what it looked like underneath.
Yeah, it's because it's nice to have a little bit of like foam up. And the walls are okay. If you put it on the ceiling, they fall down. But on the walls, they stick.
Yeah.
And so it takes away any echo.
Yeah. It depends. When we're traveling, oh my gosh. We have videos for days.
Yeah,
Like
too much content.
exactly. We'll be like a
not
week
bad. It's
behind.
not bad.
But then eventually we catch up. And how much are we gonna show? Like if we don't have anything going on that day, we're not just gonna make up content out of nothing. And then you guys will be like, wow, this is lame. So we want to make sure we actually have something to share that day.
Yeah.
And so we've had like 2 days where we didn't put anything up in the last week or so.
Yeah.
But we have more content. Yeah. Pauline came to visit, so we did a lot of things.
Yeah.
Every
and
time
part
we
of
do
it because we were saving money for like having.
Yeah, with
party and
our
stuff.
bank accounts frozen also.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why, and that's
We
what
would
part
normally
of
go
it
do
was.
more, but it's like, oh, we
We
have
gotta
to sit
you
still
have to-
so that we have money when
you
Pauline
know?
visits.
Yeah, we have to just watch out. Just keep
Yeah,
it. Be safe. Be
exactly.
safe about it.
For us, it was the 4 days that Pauline came. We were like, we just need enough money to hang in there for that. So, we got to try with the phone banks again tonight because we have to do it at night because of the 12-hour time difference.
Yeah.
And hope that they're working on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Saturday mornings sometimes the bank is usually open till 3:00.
Yeah.
So,
we're gonna go for it. Hopefully, we
'cause,
can.
the online people won't help us anymore.
Yeah.
And so it's only branch people that you're trying to get a hold of
Yeah. Yeah.
in Canada. So we'll see. It's the same with Fallout 4. Yeah, exactly. It should be.
Oh, cool.
Should
I
be
figured
exactly
because
the same.
it's the same gaming company. It's a similar game. Different aesthetics, of course, but yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh, we plan to have a lot of fun. We have so much
We're
plans
super
for Iloilo.
excited.
Like you don't
We're
even
really-
understand. Like we've been welcomed, like you wouldn't even imagine. We have so
For
many
sure.
people, like doctors, university people, like everybody writing us saying, "Hey, I watched your videos. When you guys come to
Welcome.
town,
Yeah.
you let us know." And we're like, "Oh, cool." So we could interview somebody. Like, or we were talking with one person saying maybe she could do like, what's it like to go to college for the day?
Yeah.
And then
in the
she could
Philippines.
go,
And, like,
and go attend a college for the day and get to
and
vlog
do-
it.
Yeah.
What's it
yeah,
like
and
to go
kinda
to a
like,
Philippines
what
university?
is it like?
Yeah.
And I think that would be super fun.
I just want
and
you to be,
interesting.
what's it like to be Filipino cheerleader for the day? How's that?
Do they have cheerleading
I don't know.
there?
I
I
don't
don't think. I mean, I don't know how popular.
Well, we'll
that
get you
is.
in like one of the fashion shows or something.
That would
know?
be cool. I mean, I don't think I'd be good on the runway, but
Well, you
watching
know.
the other people is really pretty.
Yeah, so we're gonna have so much fun, so much fun. You don't even imagine. Like a lot of things here on Boracay is not available. So like a lot of people say, oh, you should do a day in a life. Yeah, we'd love to, but I could go down to the water and most people are just like, yeah, not interested. Nobody wants to be on
No.
camera here, and I think you'll find in the cities, especially with universities there and a lot of I don't know, liberal arts classes, that kind of thing. People doing yoga in the
people who
parks
use
and stuff
more
like that.
media, like,
Yeah,
I think
people
they're
that
more comfortable.
Yeah, are a little more comfortable with cameras, right? If you go to a park and there's 30 people doing yoga in front of everybody else, clearly they're okay with doing things in front of other people.
Yeah, like yoga
that
is
doesn't
cool.
that kind of stuff doesn't happen here. So, yeah, I think we'll have a lot more luck. And I feel like if when we were in Cebu IT Park, that kind of thing,
yeah.
if you were just to go up to people and start talking to them
start
with a
interviewing
camera,
them.
they would probably be okay with it.
Yeah.
Do it here, maybe with some of the tourists
Maybe
on the beach,
stations, yeah.
but in the areas, they'd be like, well, I don't want to be on camera.
Yeah, it's like, no, thank you.
No,
I just
no.
want to do
Why are
my
you
daily
filming me?
life without any cameras. So yeah, it's different. Thoughts on BGC? I know lots of YouTubers move there.
Yeah.
And
I don't think that's news though. I think it's always been that way.
yeah,
I
it's
think
such a popular place.
Yeah, well, and
really.
I think it looks Western. It feels Western, right? Like a Western type city, that kind of thing. And so a lot of Westerners, especially foreigner vloggers, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
are like they go there and they're like, oh, this is like what it was like at home.
Yeah. and
So
they
I'll
don't
just stay here.
Yeah.
But a vlog isn't come first for us, okay? The life you live, right? The life
Experience.
right?
Everything.
If it was all about money or anything like that, we would have stayed in Canada, in corporate America type thing, and only working, for six figures every year in order to just make it about money.
Yeah.
We left Canada
Sure.
because we wanted the change of life, the change of pace and everything else, not to live in condos and everything. We wanted to go live this tropical life and do a lot of exploring and adventuring and that kind of thing. And so, yeah, BGC is more of what we had in Canada without the snow, I guess.
It just is the heat. Like we don't get us around. Like we like it, but it's
Yeah, of
not.
course
It's
we
not
do.
our lifestyle place.
Yeah, we just
Rural
wanted a change of
PH,
life.
BGC, yeah,
Not the
yeah,
same.
and so like we get it why it's popular and everything, but it's like we wouldn't be happy if we lived there.
No.
Like even if we would get more views living in BGC, it's not worth it at all. Because then we'd just be like, oh my gosh, get us out. No concrete jungles for us.
Oh, yeah, we will be there about a week after you. So, unless you're talking about October. Oh, you're probably talking about October. Yeah, we're December 1st.
Yeah.
So,
That's when we're coming.
Yeah.
Cheerleading is big in PH. Oh, check out UAAP. Oh, you've scrolled down. So
Did
I
I?
can read it. Yeah.
where's the cheerleaders?
Oh, go down a little bit. Yeah,
Okay.
Cheer Dance Mall of Asia Arena is always sold out. That would be cool to see, actually.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's cool that they have such a cheerleading thing. Because I know even in Canada, cheerleading was hardcore. Even
Yeah.
though it wasn't the same, because football, right? And then you have cheerleading for football, and football isn't as big in Canada as
Oh,
it is
yeah, of
in the
course.
States.
Not
But
even.
cheer was like it's own thing. Like at that point, it's just its own competition. It's like its own sport, really, because like it's gymnastics mixed with like coordination, all that good stuff. So it was actually really cool to see like videos and then just see them like do all the stuff. And I'm like, nope, I could not do that. I would not trust anybody to catch me from up there.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
I am Ilo bound. Have experienced brownouts in your short time. The airport infrastructure
here
and
all
the
the time.
modern look appeals to me.
Yeah.
we-
Sorry, it gets cut off.
We get brownouts here, so it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of a way of life, I think, brownouts. Now I'm curious what brownouts are like in BGC. Do they get brownouts? I assume they do, but it's like,
Yeah. I wonder if they do at all.
yeah,
Well, I
I'm
guess-
actually curious about that now.
Anybody here live in BGC? You can tell us.
I
You
got a
guys get just
haircut-
as many brownouts?
In BGC for 1,200 pesos. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That's expensive.
Yeah. $24. Yeah.
Yeah, and like do
Doesn't
short
shock
hair-
me, but
No, yeah, like it makes sense, but also that couldn't be me. I would not want to spend that much. Well, yeah, no, even I got a haircut that wasn't even that much. Quality of life is better in Iloilo. Iloilo City can offer Bianca the best colleges and university if she's interested to study. If both of you stay in Iloilo, I
Yeah.
know they have a lot of like really good education there.
Yep.
So if I ever do, I'll be like, okay, it's good.
I think
to know,
she
it's
would
good to
rather
know.
just like go start learning how to be a model and go do modeling.
I think that would be cool. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
also maybe like like the presentation classes when you become more competent in speaking and
Yeah,
everything.
oh yeah, you would.
I
love
would
that.
love to take
Yeah.
a course like that.
But I don't think
because-
she'd want to do like a 4-year course.
No,
Yeah.
just a normal, maybe like few weeks, maybe something like
Yeah.
I don't need a whole degree for it. But they probably do offer like classes like business, like, hey, do you want to be a better business speaker?
sure.
Blah 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 blah.
Wow.
you can
Wow.
Impressive. Learn that. No
can
brownout
learn that.
in BGC. Fair enough. It makes sense. There's so much technology, and it's like such a
Yeah, here we go. No brownouts.
no brownouts.
2
That's
years.
incredible.
Wow.
That's good, especially if you're working though.
Yeah.
That was the worst thing for us. Okay, for me at least, if I'm doing live streaming, we always get those little brownouts, so barely there brownouts. The ones that just flicker, and usually if you just have your lights on, you wouldn't even notice it. But because I'm live streaming, it shuts down the computer. Even if it's a millisecond of like loss of electricity, I end up losing power and losing the stream. So that's the biggest time I notice it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like it's not noticeable.
Okay, guys, you're about to get another 15 seconds. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's coming.
That's
We'll
public
talk about
speaking.
nothing interesting right now
No, but there's other people out.
for 15 seconds
That's fair.
so that they don't miss
Um,
anything.
But yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm literally sorry guys. I'm
You're
like
gonna go
I'm
culinary
barely
school.
culinary if she likes to cook. I just need to learn. I mean cooking I guess I enjoy. It's not like a big passion cuz it makes such a mess. I'm such a messy cooker. I hope that makes sense. And so whenever I cook, there's like a million plates no matter what. And bowls and stuff and mixing things. Meanwhile, I'm making like spaghetti or something. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy how messy it gets. And I'm just like, oh, I've cooked and now I have to clean. And I'm like, I don't want to do this. But usually the food turns out good.
Yeah.
The worst part is if it turns out bad and you wasted all that time and energy and you're like, okay, I don't want to ever do this again. But otherwise, it's usually fun.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to answer this one? You want to jump in there?
How did you two meet? You can explain it if you want. You can go
Yeah,
for it.
just a local social function. But a year
Yeah.
before we even dated.
Well, yeah, we met.
We
and
met
then-
like she was with somebody else, and I don't think I came with anybody that day, but either way, it had nothing to do with us dating.
No, yeah, we
we'd socially
met,
met
there.
first.
Yeah, yeah,
And then a year later, we ended up dating.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
yeah.
Yeah.
Ended up, and now we're married. So that's how cool we are.
Right,
you
right,
know?
exactly. So
It was clearly meant to be because we're, it's good. It's good.
we have one. Yeah, finally.
UPS
We have
for
our,
sure.
our Wi-Fi and her PC for gaming and
Yeah.
everything. Because
It's really
I have a
good.
laptop,
It's really
so
good. It honestly, it's a good investment, especially if you're like working from home or anything like that, and you can't you can't reset your computer, while you're working. It's good. It's really good because it
Yeah.
literally will save you. And like even if the power goes out completely, like full blackout, you have like at least 10 minutes to be like, okay, guys, or like if you're doing a class or something or talking in a meeting, you can be like, okay, so I've just lost power, so I'll have to cut this short, but then you can like reschedule or whatever,
Yeah,
save all your
exactly.
work before you completely close off.
yeah. So we do have a plan to do Luzon on a motorcycle
Yeah.
trip.
Not during rainy season though, because it's kind of sketchy up there.
Yeah, there
They're
you
getting
go.
they're getting the tail ends of
Well,
most.
it's the southern Luzon that we were going to do. We were going to go
Oh,
down
yeah,
to
okay, not
Taal
northern.
again,
Yeah,
but
not
this time
northern
go to
then.
like Batangas
yeah,
and
yeah.
go all the way around, and then of course we'll do another one in the north. But I feel like because of the mountains and Baguio and everything,
It might be
rain and all that stuff.
impossible, Yeah.
well, it'll be possible, but you don't want to get soaking wet.
Hardcore,
Plus
yeah,
bags and everything. Something like that I would like to do with a suitcase.
Yeah.
Because you'll have warmer clothes if you need it, that kind of thing.
Right,
And so that one I would rent a car to go to
right.
the north. Motorcycle trip would be just for a few days through the south, again with a backpack, but with a
Yeah.
big motorbike that you can actually mount everything
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
right?
something like badass, you know.
Yeah. So that is a plan for the new year, actually.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. And like surprisingly, we didn't spend as much. I guess it's not surprising, but like
Yeah.
you spend less money when you're doing like a road trip like that.
Of course.
One because you don't have to pay for like planes or anything or cars and stuff, and gas is cheaper on a motorbike
Oh yeah, a lot cheaper.
versus like a car. We learned that really well when we did our little trip a couple days ago. But it's quite fun, and you get this. It's more freedom, I think, like doing a motorbike because you can stop wherever. If you see like a cool little restaurant on the side of the road, you can be like, oh, okay, we're just gonna just pull into here and check out what's going on. Or if there's like a pretty like
Yeah.
beach, all that good stuff, and like going through the province, it's just gorgeous. Like province, beautiful. Okay, there might not be a lot of anything, but it's the nature of it, like the environment. It's just like you just see it and you're kind of like cleansed a little bit, you know? You're like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Mallory, it was never her birth certificate. It was
No,
her,
it was my
her mother's
mom's.
birth certificate that was an issue. We had it, but it wasn't registered at the PSA because back in the 1960s, not everything was.
Yeah, it was in the town hall, and then when they were transferring from the town hall to the PSA, the national, I guess. Not all the files make it across, I guess.
Yeah.
And so we had it all registered and everything. So we have it. It's all notarized and all that good stuff.
Yeah, everything's ready now, but now we need to spend 2 weeks in Manila, which is a lot of
Hard,
money, obviously,
yeah.
and we're moving soon, and like there's just so many things right now. We're like, I
Yeah.
guess we'll just renew one more tourist thing. Before
Yeah,
we-
we're taking our time with it just because obviously
It's expensive.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we got to do a whole bunch of stuff. Everything has to be done in Manila. They don't let you do it. We tried to do it in Cebu. They said no, only in Manila.
yeah.
So we have to go and, like I said, spend a couple weeks there. And you know.
So probably like our next like major Manila trip because we're going for New Year's to Makati. But that's not. It's New Year's. Then nothing's really open on New Year's. Everyone's on like Christmas break.
And it was already planned out and everything, so it's not like, oh,
Yeah.
let's extend it, and nothing will be open. So,
Yeah, no, and so that's
Government
not. We're not gonna be able to do it then. But probably like the next like Manila trip, that'll literally be the only thing that we really focus on. Like that will be our prime reason for Manila, and then if we end up going to like Robinson, like all that good stuff. And if it ends up having like a little convention,
Yeah, exactly.
anime convention, I'm like, okay, well, if we're gonna go, we could also go to this convention.
I don't mind showing this. Okay, we've spent tens and tens and tens and tens of $60,000 in this country since we're coming here. We do not make profit from
Oh
our
no,
videos.
yeah, we don't make.
So
Most
I don't
people
ever
think
understand these things. It's like never visit my country, don't spend money in my country. I don't think anybody here would agree with that. Yeah. And I can tell you for a fact that because of our videos, many people have decided to come to the Philippines for vacation.
Yeah,
I know. We know many of them. And yeah. So interesting. But yeah, we spent over 2 years doing YouTube. We've never turned a profit. So
Oh, sorry, B.
yeah.
I don't know.
do you even pay taxes when you make? Yeah, it's legally registered. You have to provide a tax
Ever.
number to YouTube. Everything is done. YouTube doesn't pay people without a tax number, so you have to have a tax ID.
Okay? So now let's.
Oh yeah,
Jump off
I'm going to
of it.
remove him now that I've answered
Yeah,
him because
yeah.
he clearly never wants to watch
Yeah.
our channel. But
You
yeah,
can just click remove. I think right there. Yeah.
no, that doesn't
Oh.
remove him though.
You guys, wait. Guys, if you were to buy UPS, so that even brown out, you can still continue. Yeah. So we have one, but we only have one for now. But we're hoping that like maybe in the future we'll get a couple more just for like his computer and maybe just one strictly for the Wi-Fi or something. All that like just so we can have everything ready to go when we're yeah. You
Yeah.
continue. You focus. You just.
Sorry,
There
which
are
one was
first
that?
class. Oh, it was a Tito Dong. There, you had it. That one.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, we have already. We've done some already with some other vloggers, and we've written so many, especially for the last 2 years. Long before we even came to the Philippines, we were writing people. We started writing them as soon as we got here. Before we got here, continued. Most of them never reply. And most of them get too many messages. Likely, very, very likely. But we've connected with some. We've done some videos with some. Always looking to do it. And we were talking about in Iloilo that we would do, because they have a lot of smaller vloggers there, and therefore, yeah, no, but that person's just a hater. So
No, but they said no. Thank you for explaining. Nothing against you. You're
Oh,
fine.
I
You're
see.
fine.
But you got to realize, guys, that the YouTubers in the Philippines do have certain people that they just try to destroy you. So, it's not news to anybody, I don't think. Anyway, so we are going to do like a YouTube collaboration day where all the smaller vloggers can come and we'll all do something cool, because we'd be very happy to promote all the smaller vloggers in the area. Let them, because it helps Iloilo also. And so the whole thing is going to be really cool, right? So anyway, all right, let's see.
I'm planning on visiting the Philippines within the next 2 years. Mallory, really?
Oh, 2 years. Oh my
The
goodness,
next 2
Mallory.
years. But I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, of course. But 2 years? How come so long? That's what I want to know. Nothing right now and stuff like that.
No,
Yeah.
I think we're just okay. We already have a lot on our plate with like doing the vlogs and everything.
Yeah,
and plus kind of just experiencing life,
Mm.
So it's just like merch and everything is kind of like maybe
Yeah.
like one day in like the far future, but
Yeah.
it's not something
and
that
and
we're
to be
really-
honest, since we have so many, there are a lot of people coming after us. We'd probably wait till she has citizenship. And then not have any problems, because
Yeah.
the government has no problem with YouTubers coming here to show the country, for tourism reasons and stuff like that. And if you're from a country that has a tax treaty and all that, they have no problem with it. Zero. It's when you try to do businesses and stuff like that in here without doing the legal process.
Yeah, we can't open like
And so
sorry,
selling a merch and
you know?
stuff,
Yeah.
it sounds a little bit like I
yeah,
wouldn't want to deal
yeah.
with that with so many people trying to destroy you. So, yeah, we'll just keep it. We'll keep it to the legal way, the safest way. So I think we're gonna stay away from the merch stuff.
So C asked, how are you guys dealing with the move?
hmm
You guys seem to have a ton of stuff. We don't really, actually. I mean, in
We
terms of
really don't.
Like maybe our computers and stuff. That's probably the majority.
Everything should pack up pretty good.
But yeah, like we only came here with 2 suitcases
Yeah,
full each, right? And then we couldn't get a lot of furniture. That wasn't, if it wasn't on Lazada, we couldn't have gotten it, or like Amazon for like the drone and stuff. But like for the most part, if it wasn't on Lazada, we couldn't get it. So basic desks, like
Yeah.
compute, like chair, like microphone,
Yeah,
all Lazada.
This turns into very small too. You can take it apart.
Yeah, but and everything obviously when it's being shipped with Lazada,
Yeah.
it comes in
small.
smaller packaging, so we could just undo it all, pack it up, and take it. And a lot of the things we're actually gonna leave here, like there's a fridge that we got for the house, and we're literally just like giving it to them because we're just like we don't need it because our new house is gonna be fully furnished.
Yeah.
And so it's like, well, they need it more than us, I guess. So we're good. We're good.
Yeah. Oh, Bob, thank you for joining us, Bob. Yeah.
Bob Banks, welcome.
Yeah, I
welcome.
get it. Like people just jump in at the last minute or just
Mm-mm.
randomly, and then they go, "Oh, wow, how come you have anybody on your channel and must have a hate for it?" You're totally right. They probably haven't
Yeah.
watched us. If they have watched us, they would already know that. Like clearly, we're not taking advantage of anything. She's getting her citizenship, everything else. So
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Can you go down right under Bob Banks?
yeah.
Get a Bahay Kubo. You can move anytime. Townspeople help carry the whole house when you move.
Yeah.
Right? We're like the
Yeah.
family and stuff.
We've seen that. Yeah,
It's
we're lucky
cool. It's
because
cool.
we ended up choosing Iloilo. Actually, works out because we're in the same province area, right? Like not
Yeah.
province, obviously, but the Panay is connected to that province, and so we can have somebody with a van come here, put everything in the van that the 12, 14 foot or person vans, put all their stuff in it, jam it up, and then jump in the van and go with the stuff. So easy. So
Yeah,
easy.
we're lucky. Like the only issue is this one island. Like the island we're on, it's an
Yeah.
island.
Yeah,
But
so it
once
has
we're
to be a
off it-
van registered on the island.
Yeah. So once we're off it though, it's easy peasy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so easy.
It's just gonna-
And it's like because we had a friend move to Cebu, like in the Cebu area.
Yeah.
And that's a little chaotic because you're going off of one island, the Boracay, and then eventually going on to another island. So you have to basically have to fly there or something. I don't even know. I Are Bora and Kai coming with you in the move to Iloilo? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Although we'll see if Kai wants to, because once we started traveling, we got our neighbors to start take care of the
Kai
cats.
might not.
And Kai seems to be like, he comes in, he grabs some food, he eats, then he goes right back over and wants to sleep with them all the time now. So
he doesn't stick
they
around.
might have a new home.
He's always just like.
But Bora, no. Bora's ours.
Yeah, Bora is a sucker. Okay, is a
Bora lives
cute
with us.
little sucker.
Sleeps under our blankets.
Yeah, so Bora is definitely like he's not gonna be able to survive without us. So we're gonna take him with us. And if they want to keep Kai, like I wouldn't be against it. I've said this before in other like streams and everything, but it'll give us the chance to rescue another cat if they would like to like adopt him, basically. So just ignore stupid comments. So that would be like a premium for us, because then we get to save an extra cat, you know?
Yeah.
Like, because there's so many cats on the street, and so it's nice to, you can't save them all, but it's good that you can maybe at least save one.
Exactly.
And I was actually looking to see if there are any like volunteer like rescue things, you know, once in a while going to like a rescue and helping them out.
Yeah, of course.
Oh wait, can I do that or no? It's volunteer. I don't know.
Well,
I don't
whatever.
know.
You're going to be a citizen soon enough.
Yeah, eventually.
So yeah, we are looking very, very forward to showing everything, because we
That's
haven't
such
even
a
seen
good-
everything. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah.
the-
wait, sorry.
Go ahead.
Somebody was asking if we're gonna make like a top 10 reason why we're moving to Iloilo.
Yeah.
But I think it would be cool if we also do like our top 10 like favorite thing, like our first impressions, almost like top 10 of like living for a month in Iloilo. What are our top 10 things that we enjoy? You know, just gonna be like, yeah, this is what we've been doing in the city, because we obviously haven't experienced a lot of things in Iloilo.
Yeah, we're
And
going to be
so-
experiencing Christmas in Iloilo.
Yeah, so it'll be really cool to like kind of go through everything and be able to share all the good stuff that we enjoy.
No, we are in Boracay. Yeah, the
Yeah.
video was the Baguio of the South. So
Yeah,
we
little
went up the
Baguio.
mountains of Little Baguio's another one apparently.
A different one?
Yeah.
Oh,
People are
okay,
like, no,
okay.
that's the one you get from Iloilo. So it's like, wait, what?
How many Baguios are
So
there?
confused. Yeah. So that video is what we were told is like the Baguio of the South. So where we went up a really high mountain and much cooler up there. So definitely check
Very
out that
nice.
video.
Yeah. And it's really cool because they literally set it up so you can take photos. That's literally like there's so many photo stations out like up there.
Oh yeah.
It's really interesting, and like it's quite creative how they end up like designing. Like it's all concrete, of course, but how they paint everything, and it's just very cool. I
Yeah.
kind of like it. It gives me. I kind of like want to do something like that, you know, like concrete sculpting, and then like do a little like paint and stuff. It can
Yeah.
be really fun, really. I subbed y'all a long time ago and
Thank
find
you
your
so much,
streams
Mr. Booster.
enjoyable. Thank you. Just
awesome.
tapping in on your live stream from Illinois.
Well, what part of Illinois though?
Ooh, I haven't been, so I.
Well, that's
would-
Chicago too, right? So,
Oh, okay,
but
okay.
it may not be in Chicago. I've been all over.
You can always get right if you click. Oh, no, okay. Do yours first.
What's yours actually?
I just got my dual citizenship here in Toronto for $87. Took only 5 days apart between submitting the forms and taking the oath.
Were
Yeah,
you
we
born in the
wish.
Philippines though? Because I heard that's quick like that for
if
people
you're-
born in the
yeah,
Philippines.
if you,
She was
yeah.
born in Canada. Only her mother's was born, and it is easier.
Yeah, if
Canada.
you, yeah.
But we couldn't get her birth certificate was the big problem. So they were kept saying, no, your mother's birth certificate's not on file. So it was easier for us to fix her mother's issue with her birth certificate
first,
here,
yeah.
but harder on the
Yeah.
other side. Yeah.
Somebody said you can always get another cat to
sorry.
replace. Yeah, if you can, yeah, right there. You can always get another cat to replace Kai. This time name the cat Elo.
Bora Elo.
Last name
Elo Bora.
Elo.
Yeah.
First name Elo, last name Elo.
Oh, yeah. First and last name. That would be good.
So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just call him Elo.
Yeah.
Elo times 2. Bianca, your mom is grown up in Tondo, Manila, and your previous video, you come in my question, you have Filipino blood. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
Yeah, her mother is Filipino.
We get it. We know
And
what
there's
you're
lots of
saying. You're
videos
fine,
with her
you're
mother
fine.
in it. So you
Yeah.
can see.
So my mom's full Filipino, born and raised in Tondo.
Yeah.
And then she moved and immigrated to Canada. And she had me.
And then she had a baby.
And it all went wrong. Just kidding. No, I'm kidding. And then I came to the Philippines, and then she's eventually gonna come back as well. When she's like done. I don't know. When she's like, I'm so sick of the cold, I'm ready. That's when. That's when we know. Where is my love, Pauline? She's flying
on a
home
plane
right
right now. Yeah.
She's flying home.
She was in the
Unfortunately-
chat in the beginning.
Yeah, unfortunately, we couldn't keep her, so she had to go.
No. She
Something
has
about work. I wouldn't know.
going to
but
work and
so weird.
stuff.
And
yeah.
like living like a normal life or something. I don't know.
Pauline is awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
And it was only like, it's now 10:21 in the morning now. But it
yeah.
was like 4 in the morning by the time we got home from the club.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah.
we were out. For anybody who's coming in late, we were out pretty late. Being upstanding citizens of not the Philippines, but we were having a good time. Tons of great people
It was
last
so
night.
packed. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
very
it was
busy.
crazy. It was crazy cool. The people we met and were
Yeah,
kind of hanging
exactly.
out with.
Yeah.
Or Lilo.
Oh, there's Donald.
Wow, hello,
remember
Donald. Yes,
Yeah.
I had no idea there's so many people out to get you. Sorry to hear, but no doubt.
Yeah, positive, upbeat. That's it.
We
That's
got
all. Yeah, but I just didn't want anybody to think we had anything to hide. We were doing anything wrong, and so that one there, I was willing to put it up
Yeah.
because I want people to know we're not doing everything the right way.
Yeah.
So we are being like straight up doing everything the right way.
Yeah,
We're not trying to hide from it. So that's the only reason I put that one up there.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because normally we just ignore it because it's like,
Yeah, we get it a lot. But
Yeah.
you know what? I'm just sick of people thinking that we're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
We aren't. We're not doing anything wrong. And if anything, we're here to promote the business. We're doing the proper legal way, getting full citizenship. Then I'm going to get a 13A. I'm not even doing my photography, no
nothing.
businesses. I'm trying to keep everything perfect. So, no, we're doing everything the right way.
Mallory Morrison. Or Ori is a cute name too. Mal is a pretty cute name. Mal Ori. Just say
Mal
IG.
Ori.
Mal Ori.
That's cute. Yeah, and if you guys are just joining us or have joined us recently, everything is at the beginning of this video.
That we were talking about
All the
new
topics
stuff.
that you see on the front cover,
Yeah.
we went through them one by one, just because a lot of people who click the video, well, that's what they're clicking for later on
Yeah,
after the live's
yeah.
over, and we want them to be able to watch that segment and then not have to dig
And then,
through
yeah,
2 hours of
just
conversations.
commenting and everything.
Exactly. But our plan is
oh.
the same time as this live, every single Saturday, okay? We're going to try to keep it this way. It's consistent. And also then when we are in Iloilo or when other people are
yeah.
visiting us, that kind of thing, we can have more people join us. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. This,
Did you encounter any aswans?
you will need to wait.
Evil shapeshifters.
You
in
will need to wait.
Antique.
Put it this way. Pauline shared a lot of insight on this. And remember we have a new channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know all about
It's
it?
gonna be.
What's our
I
new
know.
channel's name?
That's so interesting. Because
Yeah.
I pay attention. Okay, big brain.
Yeah, if
Big
you
brain.
don't know, we have a second channel that we haven't yet put the video, but there is coming. And
The
this
Dick
is
Dicks.
one of the things that's going to happen on it. And we need 1,000 subscribers. And the reason that I'm trying to hold off until we have those 1,000 subscribers is because we can't secure the name until we do that. So I don't want to put up a bunch of videos and then somebody else can scoop the name sort of thing because they'll get to 1,000 before us, that kind of thing, right? And so we're just trying to get our 1,000 subscribers so we can lock the name in before we start making content with that name on it. That's all. It's the real reason that we actually have to do that. So I am looking for the link right now so that we can share it. And
that's so interesting. But yeah, I like Halloween, so all the spooky stuff I quite like. I wish they still had that abandoned house or
all right, see that, guys?
something here.
Make sure you subscribe to
Yeah,
that YouTube
make sure-
channel.
make sure you
It
go
is our
check it
new
out.
channel that we're going to be doing all kinds of cool stuff on. We need 1,000 subscribers. That's it. Just 1,000 subscribers. Shared it, and I'm going to put. Oh, I can't put it on the screen because it's not going to be clickable. But yeah, I'll pin it after the new comments, like.
Yeah.
After the live, then it'll be another set of comments. So I'll make sure it's there. If you're joining us later on, please
So
join our other
Bianca,
channel.
do you have dual citizenship? I'm going for it. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Or the Balik Bayan visa. Southern Illinois folks closer to St. Louis. Oh, he's answering the other question.
Oh, okay.
Southern Illinois
Okay.
closer to St. Louis.
Oh,
However,
St.
I
Louis,
did
yeah.
live in Chicago for 12 years before escaping. So,
Yeah, escaping, exactly.
escaping, fair.
Although, St. Louis it's not bad, actually. I guess I shouldn't say it's bad, but it's gotten better, I believe, if anything. But yeah, where they're right down at that border, and you got like Indiana, and you got all these. Yeah, oh yeah.
Ooh, that's fun.
And I just remember the massage parlor, what do you call it? Billboards on the highway in that area of yours. And it's just like when I think it's Indiana that allows for them. And they were just like absolutely crazy. It would be like,
What?
they'll put something like they make a slogan and it'd be about a rub and tug. And they literally put it in the billboard. And I'm like, did I read that right? What?
You're
And
like, whoa,
it's
distracted
burned
driving.
it's burned into my memory already, and I
Oh,
just can't.
remember.
I'll never forget it. I'll never
You'll
forget
never
it.
forget
No,
it. Oh, fair. That's incredible. Wait, but were there like pictures of like anything or no? Was it like I don't know, like billboard?
yeah, I'm trying to remember
Is it allowed on
it
the
was
road?
shocking. Whatever it was shocking. Yeah,
It would. You know what's cool? If
and
they
there were
had
multiple ones.
if they had one of those like moving ones, like how some like billboards there's like one arm that like moves. That would be quite funny.
Oops.
FYI, autumn had come, and all our leaves have changed color and fallen off the trees. Greetings from Niagara
We,
Falls.
we love when they fall off the tree,
It's
or not, or
pretty-
change
when they
colors.
change color. Yeah.
We don't want them to fall off the
Yeah,
tree.
once they fall off, I'm like, no, please
gets
go
really
back.
ugly.
You start
Yeah.
stapling it. Everything just go brown and mushy because all the leaves are dead, and it's a great fertilizer, but it's so bad. I remember when we were in Niagara Falls, nice pearl necklace. Do you want a pearl necklace? Well, just keep driving down the road. You want to give me a pearl necklace? Just keep driving down the road. That's what one of the billboards should have said.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah. But
ours is a little different though. Because we're going to do interviews. We're going to bring in people. We're going to have a whole
Yeah.
interview room. We're going to bring in all different kinds of people there.
Mhm.
And so it's not really a reaction channel, just to be clear. Like when we do things, we're going to do some cool segments where it's literally stuff that's so interesting, but it's not taking other people's stuff and always like
only
reacting to it.
Yeah. It's not bad
We're
to
actually going to
react,
give
but
you, it's not a bad thing. It's just, it's not a reaction channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, there might be once in a while something that
Rub
needs
and
to be
tug
reacted
loads.
to, but that's not what we like to do everything different. If you don't know that already, welcome to our channel. We really do things our own way. And sometimes it's for our benefit, and sometimes it's like, well, you could be doing this and getting way more views. And we're like, yeah, we know, but we let her just be ourselves.
But
And it's either enough or it's not,
Sorry to totally get
Jump
in
it,
on it,
jump.
but somebody else commented a little bit earlier about like doing pranks and stuff. And while Pauline was here, she was telling us the drama with like a Filipino couple that was like YouTubers, and they had like millions of subscribers basically. And I won't tell the whole story, but apparently like they were a couple, like a young couple, like my age, and they were doing pranks and stuff. And then they were a couple, but the guy apparently had another girl. And it came out on another YouTube channel, and it was like crazy. And so I was like, and they had millions of subscribers too, which is like, oh, that sucks. But you could see that like they started in like a 1-bedroom apartment, and then eventually they bought like a Jeep, and then they bought like a Ford truck, and then they buy a house in a lot, and then it like imploded,
Wow.
which was crazy. I was like, when she was telling me, I'm like, drama. But yeah, I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry. It's just because somebody mentioned prank, and I was a prank channel or like a prank thing. And I was like, oh my gosh. Sorry. That was okay. Just subscribe to your new channel. You now have 542. Oh, that's amazing. 542 amazing people. What were your jobs and careers in Canada before you came to the Philippines? I sold clothes. I sold them really well.
She was good.
I was really good at it. I would be making, because they track how many like clothes you sell, as in like you tell the customer your name, and the customer tells your name at the cashier, like who was helping you, blah blah Bianca. And so they're like whatever they buy would go under your name as if you've sold it. And I was making the store thousands.
She was.
I'm not
She was
even,
really good.
it was a weird skill because I'm very like introverted, okay? Normally I'm not the one to start a conversation. I'm like, you text me. I don't text you like just because I just get so like social anxiety ridden. And yeah, no, for some reason when I like clocked in, I was just on it. And I was like, but it also forces you to kind of get out of your shell. So
Yep.
you're like, hey, make sure you download the app 4 hour store. Like that's like the first thing you tell them. Meanwhile, like most of the people do not care. But it's like you get 10% off and they're like, okay. But yeah, so you would always do that. Even if they don't want to hear it, even if they don't want to talk to you, you just have to like just butt in and be like, hi, hello. Enjoy. Have a good day. And yeah, so I sold clothes.
And I was in corporate management, more like sales management.
A little fancier, but
Yeah.
you know what? Same difference, I think.
Yeah, I traveled Canada, United States, that kind of thing. I was, boring stuff for most people, but I wore a suit every day, and
It was a good suit. It was a good suit. Okay, guys, it was good. It was.
maybe.
I might have been a fan of it. I'm sure many other people were like, dang.
People love my
okay."
travel, but it was, for the most part,
hardcore.
just business meetings. Yeah, that kind of
He
thing.
took me with him once. It was like an 8 hour drive. Wait, was
Yeah.
it 4
Because I
hours?
couldn't take her
or
if
no,
I
it
was
8
flying, because
hours.
the company wouldn't pay for that. But they say, hey, jump in the car with me. Yeah,
Yeah, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. It was during like winter too, so it was all
Yeah.
snow everywhere, and it's like, it's like, it's cool. And then you're just like, okay, we're still here, we're still going, and you're going, and you're going. No, I didn't get any commissions either. Okay, guys, I sold clothes with no commissions.
Yeah.
I think you would get like a $50 bonus if you like, they would have like a quota. And so as long as you reach the quota, you got like a $50 bonus every month.
Or Starbucks.
Yes, or like a Starbucks thing. And I was like, yeah, you're welcome. Thanks.
My throat's starting to bother me because we were at that bar until 4
Yeah,
a.m.
and now
and we've
I'm
had
like,
very little sleep. So if I'm clearing my throat, sorry about that, guys. That's a interesting
Round
question.
two. Just
Honestly, anywhere in the provinces, right? If you go to Boracay, you go to probably Palawan. We haven't been there yet, but let's
I'm assuming
any
it's gonna be
of
expensive.
any of the cities, like all of that, anything with tourist attractions, prices are going to go up.
Yeah.
Like we were down here, and just to go to the club last night, they wanted at the cheapest 300 per person
not consumable,
just to walk in.
and even Pauline was like, at least the 300 in BGC is consumable.
Yeah,
And
so $6,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, and it's crazy. And then like obviously the drinks are expensive.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
$120 per beer, right? It was
Yeah, and
$120.
that's cheap. It's
And that was-
$240 if you want a
Yeah.
non-beer.
Yeah, but
So-
$120 for a beer. Meanwhile, like if you just
Yeah.
get a beer from a sorry, you're paying like 50,
Yeah, 50, 60.
50,
Yeah.
60.
But
like,
that's actually,
depends.
they could charge you more. There are
They
places
could.
that charge 180.
And that's
Yeah.
the reasonable price here. 120 is reasonable on White Beach. So it's crazy how like
Yeah.
intense it can get.
But
I
and
think-
that was the cheaper. There were ones 500 to get into the club.
yeah.
So,
And we're like, nope.
yeah, prices here go through the roof.
Yeah.
And so
And
you really
once-
have to be
It's
careful.
crazy because once upon a time, there was literally no charge and there was no people like at these clubs. You know, they were like dead, and you would walk by and you would be like, wow, how are they still in business?
Yeah.
And then now they're like, okay, they were waiting for this exact moment because, yeah, I can keep going. I can do it. Go do your thing. But yeah, so it's crazy how different it is now because like you would go to a place and they would just be happy that you showed up. They would be like, thank goodness you're here because it would have been just a very quiet night. And then now it's like, no, it doesn't matter. You either come or you don't. Okay, we don't care. But I think it really depends. Like if you want to be more with locals, like obviously we spend less because we're in Tembisan, right? So it's not as touristy as if we were to live like on the White Beach, you know? But the island in general is still more expensive than if you maybe like lived on like in Auckland, like on the mainland, it was probably cheaper to do that still, you know? So I don't know. I think it's kind of like it depends where you go. As if you stay within the local like areas and like including food and stuff, like if we go to the butchers, it's not expensive at all. to buy like meat to cook or anything. But that, or like even like cooked food is not as expensive here as opposed to going to White Beach. So even in our own, like, yeah, it's just if you stay with like local regions. So yeah.
We know people that hire, I don't know what they call them. There is a name for it. It's not maid. It's not nanny. It's something. Somebody can put it in the comments. And what you do is you can hire them. And the typical, as long as you're providing, live-in quarters, all that kind of stuff, and the food has to be supplied for them as well. It is about 5,000 pesos per month. So if you do the math on that, as a Westerner, I get it. So that's $100 a month, right? But you got $100 a month. You have somebody cooking for you, fantastic food, and then you're buying the food at much lower costs.
Yeah, or you have her buy it. You just give her the money.
Oh, well, yeah, you get them to buy it because then you're not if you're a foreigner, you're always overpaying anyway, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, and so we know a lot of people that do that, and they get the best food, cooked fresh in their home, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
A lot cheaper than going to restaurants.
For sure.
Yes, he did contact us when he said he was going to Iloilo and asked but we were already back here.
Yeah, that we were like, if you come to Boracay, then we're like, we're here until December, if anything. I suggest you create, but yeah, so if he does move, that would be cool, because then it'd be nice to have like a similar, like-minded people, I guess, is the
it's better for Iloilo. That's honestly, really when we see something that's really good, and we want to help promote it, so we really
that would be cool.
Yeah,
it would be cool if you did.
I think he would have to sell off his stuff, and I don't know if it would happen instantly, but
yeah.
Also, I don't know, because we've never met him, by the way. But a lot of YouTube vloggers will use that as clickbait too, right? Like, will I move here? So I don't know. Until somebody literally does it. Do you really know? I don't know. We've never met him, so maybe he's just
it would be cool, but we'll see. Try hunting for tikbalang, Philippine monster with the body of a man, but with the limbs and head of a horse.
In the suburbs of Iloilo. Wow.
All right. I already got one right here.
I know. She was just going to say, well, he has a horse face. Is that how you just call somebody a horse face?
Oh, my God.
You
could call somebody a tikbalang.
And you're just calling him a horse face.
And you're literally a horse-faced monster. That's a good one. I'm going to keep that one in my pocket if anybody messes with me. I have a question. Both of you, turn lights
on or off?
On or off?
We don't leave our lights.
It depends. It depends on if we're going outside. We turn them off.
I think maybe something else.
Okay.
In the bedroom, do you leave the lights on or the lights off?
I don't know.
We don't care. We're okay with it on.
She does gaming on Twitch, but yes, gaining viewers through gaming. Okay, you guys, that's crazy. I was playing Mobile Legends, and I had a lot of viewers. It was hardcore though, because everyone was carrying me during the games because I suck.
All right, let's answer him because he's putting it way too many times here.
Does the dog, rooster, or karaoke noise bother you?
We've been very lucky.
Yeah, we like if they were literally right beside us. I
think we would.
I think we would be a little annoyed by it, but no.
When you're looking for a place to live, you should always go
in the evening. Go in the evening.
Go in the evening, and listen. Yeah, and that will tell you everything you need to know about that place to live.
Yeah, and it was interesting because in Iloilo, there's a couple of properties, or neighborhoods at least, and you would see that they would have one property for a house and one property for raising not chickens, roosters, the fighting roosters. You could just see them all in the hut. They have a hut. They're all tied up, and there'd be at least there'd be rows of them, and a whole lot. And then you could just imagine the noise. You could just imagine the just crescendo of at 4 a.m, your wake up. And so I just, when we noticed that, we're like,
that's a heck no.
Yeah, and there's a couple of roosters, but they're there's one that's over there.
Yeah, there's a whole building in the way though.
Yeah, so you barely hear that one, and you lose it.
You tone it out too.
Yeah, you kind of lose thought of it.
I have to think about it now.
Yeah, I'm sure now we're gonna end up hearing them, and we're like rooster.
Yeah, exactly. But if somebody says something, then I'll hear it.
Then you notice it. Otherwise, you don't.
It becomes background noise. we miss family and friends.
Yeah, like
That's about it for Canada.
and like the nature is pretty when it's not snowing.
True.
Like
true.
camping was super fun when we went camping.
Oh,
in, like Crownland, I guess not Queensland, is it? No, Crownland, which is a government-owned land, so anybody can use it. It's super pretty because there's like waterfalls, nature, no like anything, no electricity. It's cool.
Yeah. Sorry about that. She's on a plane.
Matcha, yeah, she's taking a plane ride.
Oh, wow. Look at this guy.
Chill, correct.
Yeah. Listen, you got to be respectful. Please be respectful.
Yeah.
We don't want to have to deal with
Hopefully,
that.
it might have just been a mistake, like they accidentally sent too many at once. Either way, if it
Either
keeps
way.
going, then I will.
Yeah.
Ilo City is very nice. Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
it is.
The comments keep jumping up and down.
Sorry,
guys.
yeah,
Sorry about that.
yeah. If we miss
bounces.
something, Kasam Bahay or Timbang is in Ilonggo dialect. I'm barely like functioning with Tagalog, so I'm just like slowly. But it would be nice to kind of pick up a little bit of Ilonggo.
Hey,
it's cool.
congratulations. Well,
Congrats.
we will. We'll maybe
Congratulations.
congratulations. I'm planning.
Oh,
to have-
planning to have a child. I
don't know
hope
if
the
that
planning
means-
goes well.
Yeah.
Lots of planning.
Oh, I have a courier package. So
We don't even know what it is. Oh, okay. I'm taking control. Yeah, guys, sorry. My face is a little oily right now, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Wait, I scroll. Double it up. Okay. Maud Mallory or Riot. You guys are so cool. All the places you go in the Philippines. I met my future wife on Facebook. She's a Philippines woman. She lives in the city Bingana, language Philippines. Thank you for YouTube. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy, and congratulations on meeting your future wife. That's really fun. Hello, good evening. We're in Calgary, Alberta. Shout out and Angeli's family. Wow. Hello from Calgary. I guess we're saying hello from the Philippines, but hello, Calgary. I've yet to go to like Calgary, or Alberta, Saskatchewan area, but I've only been to like Ontario, like Quebec, and like the eastern side. But it looks cool down there. Is there Tim Hortons in Iloilo? I don't actually know. I'm gonna have to check. I know there was still no Timmy's in Iloilo. Okay, still waiting for one. It's okay. It's crazy because it's quite expensive. When we were in Manila, near like the Mall of Asia, I think. Yeah, near the Mall of Asia. What is that? What is that?
you'll see.
Oh, you know?
Where's near the Mall of Asia?
Tim Hortons, and it was expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And we were paying like
More
Starbucks
money than
prices
Canada.
for Tim Hortons, and we're like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Because Tim Hortons, the best part about it was that it's just so cheap.
Yeah, $2
$2
for a large
yeah,
coffee.
A toonie for a double. Okay,
That's
that's how it was.
Yeah.
That's how it was. The
was like-
disrespect.
$2.80 if you go to the Manila.
Yeah, which is, I mean, like 80 cents, big deal. No, but I was literally like, come on. And then but it wasn't bad. I would pay for Tim Hortons. I would pay premium. I would pay the 80 cents. I would do that just because Canada.
Yeah, once in a while,
knock
I
in.
guess. It's just too much. Honestly, like how much does coffee actually cost, right? Like it gets a little ridiculous. Like obviously people would pay crazy Starbucks prices. So
But for Starbucks, half the people just go like for frappuccinos, like not even the coffee aspect.
So guys, this just came by courier, right?
Okay.
And this was we were contacted saying, listen, we want to send you something. And we're like, okay. And they were like, I told them, we don't want you to pay us because we can't legally work here anyway. Plus, it wouldn't be the same. And I said, I have no problem trying it out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
yeah.
Let's find out. And we really want to make a video about something like this because this is cool.
Yeah, it's
What's
quite
in here is like AirPods,
the
right?
key to
But they're special AirPods. that-
language.
Yeah, it's a language barrier thing, right? Exactly. So you wear these AirPods, and everywhere you go, it's translating what everybody's saying around you. Not only that, as you speak, it recognizes the language they spoke to you in. It will translate it to your phone, everything you're saying in that whatever language that they speak, And you can choose to show them, or you can press play so that it says it.
So it translates for
Yeah.
you.
So apparently this is like real time, like very quick, everything.
On the go.
And so we're going to try it out. We're going to go some places where they might be talking smack about us.
I'm sure our neighbors aren't going to be, so I feel like that's going to be lame. We're going to be like,
Yeah,
oh, they're
yeah.
be like,
We'll have to go to the
lovely couple.
Talipapa or something.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be like, I just want to see them be like, okay, we're going to scam them for like 3,000 extra pesos.
I don't think they would say it that way, but foreigner, let's see how much we can get from them.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll come up.
However they do it, however they'll say it.
Right.
See, because that crab was too expensive last time.
Yeah.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
So we will see if it handles the different foreign languages that are here, because Filipinos have
It's not
many
just
languages.
one, yeah, and
So
like,
we'll see.
yeah.
We'll see if it picks it up.
And accents as well. Like
Yeah.
if somebody has a harsher accent,
Right.
all
Like it might
that.
be like, oh, I know it's German, Italian, French, Greek. I don't know.
Yeah.
But let's find out. Let's find out if
Okay.
this thing is going to work the way it's
Also,
supposed to
and
work.
I think one of the biggest things as well is because so many Filipinos can switch to English, like they mid-sentence they'll start talking English. So would that mess up the translation?
Oh, the Taglish.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Taglish. Do you need to speak only one language, or can it differentiate the
Yeah.
fact that you switch
Yeah.
to English? You know.
So we're going to
That'll
find
be
out.
Interesting. That'll be really, really interesting.
That's what just came.
Yeah.
Sadly,
so-
not a bank card, or
Not the
for
bank
banks
card.
that are locked out, but yeah.
But hey, at least catcalling will be translated now. I'm
Oh,
super
yeah.
for it.
Well,
And then-
I hear it all anyway. Was it Maganda or something?
Oh yeah, it's like the nicest catcalling. They're
Yeah,
like, oh,
it's
maganda.
just like a never-ending
Maganda,"
walking
or-
thing.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a little bit you. Yeah,
No,
everywhere we
sometimes
go,
about
it's
him,
just
like, they're like,
crazy.
hey Joe.
Crazy.
That's it. His
Yeah, I
catcall,
get Hey Joe. She gets the Maganda.
yeah.
Yeah, and this. I gotta see this all the time. This is all they do when you walk by.
Bogey. I'll okay. Don't worry. I will catcall you
Oh,
all the time.
Thankfully.
Yeah. Somebody's gotta
Thankfully.
smack your butt once in a while.
Honestly, somebody needs to.
Somebody needs to.
My gosh. I know you guys all feel very, very sorry for me, don't you?
Yeah. It's got a hard life.
I do have a hard
Oh
life.
my gosh,
I
the
do have-
cat.
So yeah, a Star Trek Universal Translator. Exactly. That's what it's going to be like. Unbelievable.
Benora.
Oh, hello, Bora.
Benora.
Oh,
Walking
Bora's
around.
now chose to visit.
Wow, that is high tech earpods. We're excited to, really look at our little
Oh, there's
baby.
my baby.
Look at him. What
You
a
want to say
sucker.
hello? Want to say hello?
Just pet him until he starts purring into the
He's purring
microphone.
already.
What a sucker. He's trying to take my husband away.
Yeah.
Guapa. Yeah, guapa. Look,
Guapa. Guapo. Guapo.
guapo. Like, oh, wait, I forget. Because I think, yeah, guapo is handsome, and then guapa is beautiful. So it's like maganda.
Go
and
see
everything.
Mama. All right, I think he's going to take off on you, though. Yeah,
He
he's
hates
taking
me,
off.
yeah.
He's
As you can
taking
see, I got
off.
no love in that whole interaction. It's crazy out here.
You guys are very cool. All the places in the
you.
Philippines. Thank you for your
Pick
YouTube
him up.
channel.
Thank you, Samuel.
Thank you. Sorry, these keeps getting cut off. If you make a longer one, we're still got to figure this out. But we were rushed this morning. Had to get her to the Pauline to the ferry,
port. Yeah,
to the port.
We had to
come
walk
back
her.
here, get everything set up real quick and everything. Make sure you do check out the beginning though with the Elon Musk thing, that clip that I did show.
Yeah, it's quite cool. It's quite interesting.
It's
to
very
kinda
interesting when
hear.
you hear
And
about
like
that.
Amazon in the Philippines. That's neat
Yeah,
as well.
and exactly what is free shipping with Amazon. Disney Plus, if you were looking, super cheap for people in the Philippines.
crazy cheap comparative.
Like 10% of the price.
It's incredible. I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, okay. No wonder.
Yeah,
It's
so
smart
if you
though.
missed the beginning, definitely check out the beginning. We did is made it so that anybody who missed the live and wanted to watch to get those
Yeah.
topics, they get them out of the way and not have to dig through 2 hours of
I
talking.
was like just talk about everything.
Right, exactly, in order to find out the content they were looking for. We're not looking to do that. So we just want to make sure people could have the beginning.
The
Yeah.
sole reason I'm coming is to pet that cat and to meet you.
Oh,
I
okay,
guess.
Mallory. Perfect.
Okay,
perfect.
Mallory, that's fine. We'll have
Yeah.
the cat ready for you.
Oh, I know. Imagine it translates wrong. Exactly. I don't know how this is going to work.
Yeah, could you imagine they're actually being really nice, but it says something like
Right.
they hate you.
And then you're
and
like,
then
so you slap some guy.
I'd be like, oh, how dare you? I'd be like, just kidding. But like, wow. And they're like, no, I said this. I
Yeah.
said this.
I wasn't being mean.
But yeah, it's somebody said it probably only worked for Tagalog and Cebuano, which makes sense because they're probably the most common. It would be highly impressive. Yeah, highly impressive. The Hinigayong, I feel like I'm butchering that. Hiligaynon, and Aklenan.
Eklanian? Oh, it's just Eklan.
Languages.
Yeah.
Aklen on. They always add the on at the end.
Listen, we're Aklanians.
Aklan.
Right now, we're Aklanians.
Yes. Maya Dayad ng Paras? Oh, freaking deacon. I literally
Wow.
so bad.
Wow.
So bad. How is it to live in the Philippines or to live in a like comparative? Well, the Philippines, I feel like because it's still developing, there's a lot more like chaos to it, which I quite like.
Mhm.
You know, there's a little bit of chaos, but it's really freeing. To
Yeah.
be completely honest, plus the weather, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
it feels like you want to live. You know, you want to do stuff, as opposed to like in Canada, it's like yeah, you want to do stuff for 2 months, and then for like the rest of the winter months, you're like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
And that's
Exactly.
and that's why it's crazy because like people literally will go on winter vacations to go to like Cuba or something every year to escape. Meanwhile, it's like, well, you love that 1 week and then you get super depressed when you get back. Maybe there's something you can do with that. And that's why like the 21st century is banging, okay? The fact that we can like move to a different country. First, the fact that we can go to a different country, you know? Before planes, you would never be able
Ships.
to Okay, I'm not shipping over.
What about all these settlers?
Dudes? Many of them died. So many of
True.
them died.
That's true. That's
so
true.
many. I would not want to be that. Okay, if you lived, you're like God tiering it. Okay, you're literally like the 1%. But being able to just move here and kind of like live and actually like meet new people and experience new cultures.
Yep.
Learn about your own culture. You know, all that. It's just really freeing and nice. So it's
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
beautiful.
And we were in Albania before this for a year.
And that was awesome too.
it was
It's
awesome.
very-
But again, same thing. Winter.
yeah, once it gets cold.
And they don't
didn't-
get winter.
No.
They don't get snow.
Yeah, it was like maybe like around like 10, 15 degrees.
Yeah, and you'd get a little
10 on
bit.
a
It'd
good
get
day.
warm, and the sun comes out, and then
Yeah.
it would get cool.
But as
after
soon as
that,
it's
right?
like hidden in the clouds, it would be super windy. You had the mountain ranges and everything, so it's cool.
Yeah, it
but-
depends on the weight and the size of your drone. We got one of the super micro ones, so that it falls under a child's toy. So yeah, that's
Yes.
so otherwise you got to go do all that stuff.
Yeah, you have to
And-
get like a license
Yeah,
basically.
but
to
on
fly.
Boracay we can't fly the drone because it's you have
need
to
a
have
special
you
permit.
need a special permit from the mayor. And since we live here, I see other tourists doing it, but they leave the
Freaking-
next day or 2 days later.
Yeah, okay, we live
We
here.
live here.
We're
They
at-
can
we're-
find us.
We're residents, okay? We will get it. We will get it like if we fly the drone. So
Yeah.
we're not doing that here.
So we're not breaking the rules. The airport's right here too. Also, keep in mind
Yeah,
that everything.
which, yeah, of
But a lot of
course.
people, what they'll do is they'll go down by Shangri-La, which is the far end of the island.
Yeah,
where
the far
it's not
beach.
locking them out, and then they'll fly it, and you just fly it down further.
Yeah.
But we're like I said, we're not taking the risk because well, we can actually get in trouble.
Yeah. If
So-
anything, if we really want like drone clips of Boracay, we could probably
we could
buy
pay.
them.
We could pay
online.
the. Oh yeah, we could buy it online,
Oh,
or
yeah.
we
I
could
wonder
pay
what
for the
would be
permit, but
cheaper,
you only
yeah.
get it for one time
day.
and it for one event at
Yeah.
one place. So you pick a hotel or whatever, you can get that permit. and
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
But it would be crazy. Could you imagine it rained? On the day you're like, okay, we're gonna fly a drone. It's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna get all this content.
Yeah.
Then it rains on that day.
that'll be your one day.
I would cry. I'd be like, oh, all that work. Dialect equals regional local language. Oh, I know they're fighting. I know there's like a whole thing right now about the dialect and what's considered dialect, what's considered language.
Yeah. I don't think anybody means
Either
to
way.
offend.
Yeah,
Either
no,
way.
yeah.
I think we
everyone-
all understood
Everything is
without.
hardcore. Everything
Yeah.
is hardcore. Okay. Sail to Bali. Bali would be. I think it would be interesting to tour. Expensive, I think, though, very expensive. But maybe like one day in the future, when because like once in a while we want to like use the Philippines as like a jumping off point to
Of
travel.
course, because we want to see what South Korea is like. We
course,
want to go to
that's
Japan. We
Japan,
want to go to
There's so many
the
things.
one day the Great Wall of China.
that
One day
would be. I think that would be cool.
when things go a little bit back to normal.
Yeah. Do they allow tourists in or no? In China?
Yeah, but you don't want to be. What if they have the zero policy, right? So if you're in a city where one person tests positive,
Yeah,
the
you're
whole city gets
stuck.
locked down.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going there for a while.
Yeah, so it'll be cool to experience like one day in the future, but have you ever visited Thailand?
Not yet. We went to Cambodia, but not Thailand.
Not
so
yet.
it's on our list.
Yo, I'm we're gonna have a good time in Thailand.
Yeah. And we met some
Rock
people
out.
here when we were on the beach,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Hey, we're from Thailand. We watch your show, guys." And so we walked over. Anyway, they were a really cool
They were
couple.
super nice,
And so when we go
yeah.
down there, we're definitely going to hang out with them.
Yeah,
It's
if we
going to be
can,
really, really
yeah.
cool.
I should probably
Yeah.
like look up because I know there's a lot of like actual like cultural things that you can see in Thailand. I should probably like look more into it. So when we do go to Thailand, I'm not just like a perv.
Yeah.
I'm just like, there's more to Thailand than just the red light area, of course. And so I really want to kind of look everything.
Yeah.
Bali is a hotspot for digital nomads. Of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
it's very popular, very common.
Very,
even
very
before,
common.
Even before pandemic, I think
Yeah.
Bali was like the
Well, when
one.
we were leaving Cambodia, we met up with a guy who just left there because now they were starting to kick everybody out and everything.
Right.
So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, a lot of famous people stay there. It's very private, very like you never see the rest of the island.
Yeah, you
You
can
s-
literally hide. You could literally not even realize the Shangri-La is here.
Yeah.
Because if you spend your time on White Beach, you will never know that
Yeah.
like there's a whole
Yeah,
different part of
Exactly.
the island.
A private side.
Yeah, like-
and a lot of people that go to Shangri-La stay there for the 5-star service, everything,
Of course,
use everything.
beautiful. Why
And they
wouldn't
never
you?
they never come to White Beach.
Yeah,
So-
it's great, and plus it's kind of like maybe you go for like one like land trip, be like, oh, this is the White Beach. It's a beautiful beach, crowded, but hello.
We've been
And
to
then-
Istanbul, not for long, like 4 hours.
Yeah,
We had a stopover, so we said, let's go. We
got,
jumped in the
like-
taxi and we just went. Yeah.
I think we had to get like a day pass or a day visa.
Yeah, we
something
even had to
like
get a
that.
visa for it.
Yeah, because we can just walk in.
Yeah.
But it was neat because we were in the main city, so we could easily kind of see a lot of
Yeah.
the sites in 4 hours. Like a
Yeah,
quick,
because when we were in Albania, everything at jumping off point was Turkey, right? So that's the
But yeah, there's so much
stopover.
culture there. It's really cool. It's really cool
Oh,
to see. I remember
crazy.
even the airports though. They had like little museums in there. Do you remember that? Because we had a long kind of like wait,
Mhm.
and so we would like start walking
Oh,
around
that
the
other
airport.
yeah. Well, that other time, yeah, we paid for the.
Oh, the lounge. I
yeah.
felt so. That was my first time in
It was
an
like 8 hours. Yeah,
airport
it's good.
lounge, and I felt so fancy because
It
it, was
was-
on the second.
I've been to
floor.
many lounges, but that was a
That
huge
was
one.
incredible.
That
and
was
it's
a
like
huge
they have
one.
like buffet and stuff, and like free
Yeah.
wine and everything.
Yeah, free beer, wine,
Free
whatever
beer,
you like.
free wine. You're just like hanging out, and it's really cool. And because it's on like on the upper level, literally a balcony, you can see all the
non-loungers.
loungers. And I was like, yes, acknowledge me, okay?
That wants out.
It was.
Why
Oh, I
don't
can
you
do that.
answer this question?
Oh yeah, I can do that. Is the Filipino language difficult to learn? I want to learn it for my future Filipino wife. Find out like which one she speaks, because I feel like maybe it's because I've listened to my mom speak Tagalog for like most of my life when she yells at me, all that good stuff. So I can kind of like understand it a little bit easier. And I think when I can get the pronunciations, once I like hear it once, I can kind of like get the pronunciation most of the time. I usually end up forgetting after. But then there are some like Cebuanan, like I have no idea. I have no, my brain is just like malfunctions, So it depends, I think. And if you can it's better to start learning like sooner rather
When you're
than
younger,
later.
yeah.
But yeah, if you could like find out if she speaks Tagalog or if she has her own maybe like local dialect or language dialect, whichever one, guys. I mean the same thing. Okay. So yeah, that would be probably my suggestion to find out, because she'd probably be very impressed if you end up speaking hers.
We haven't been to Bali yet, so couldn't answer that honestly.
Yeah, we haven't. We are
Yeah.
Bali-less, so we have not gone. But I'm sure they have both. Like, they're both beautiful.
Yeah.
But
No, we didn't go to the European side. Well, wait. Yes, we did.
we are on the European.
Yeah,
side.
we were on the European side.
The Asian side we saw from across the
Yeah,
water.
that's right. That's right. Yeah. So we were actually shocked, and we were like, "Oh, I didn't expect it to look this modern." We were expected. Remember, with all the shops and the stores and
Oh
everything,
yeah.
and we were like,
yeah.
"Oh, it feels like it lost some of the appeal." One of the oldest cities in the world like that.
But it was
But,
cool when
yeah.
you do like there was little like districts, of course, that
Yeah, of
had very
course.
history, and the roads are so small, right? So you cannot get through really like with the car easily. And so those are cool because then you would see the little shops. They'd all be selling like the rugs and just like the tapestries, all that. So that was interesting. But yeah, there's a lot of modern, just normal cityness.
Yeah.
Did you figure out the pink sauce was
Yes.
shrimp paste? Yeah,
Shrimp
we
paste,
we
yep.
learned about that after.
Everybody's telling us lately.
Yeah, I know I kind of like knew it was like shrimp paste, but I was wondering why it was hot pink because I've never had it hot pink. Like it was magenta, like it was pinker than my like phone. Like I was like, is there something in this that I should be like worried about?
Yeah, neon.
Why is it? Yeah, is my mouth gonna be dyed like neon pink? What's up? But it was really good, and I love kari kari. It's just
She does.
so good. If I don't know what to get, and the restaurant serves kari kari, no matter what, unless it's expensive, because seafood's normally expensive. But like, I will always get kari kari. I'll be like, yeah, oh, they have kari kari on the menu. Oh, I guess I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
Dish. I've literally all the time.
Yeah, it's either that or lechon. Like,
Yeah,
Why,
we're so okay, guys. If you
We get it too
don't
much.
if you don't know what we're gonna order, if you ever have to order for us, it's gonna be lechon, kawali, and kari kari, and only 1 cup of rice, and then we split it in half.
Yeah.
That's literally that's our.
We already talked
Faster.
about this, making it happen. So, yep.
Even
Just have to-
making it happen. Oh
Yeah,
yes,
just
yes.
have to
It's
fast.
early. Yeah, we talked about it a little
Like 10
earlier.
minutes ago or 15
Yeah,
minutes.
not too long
Yeah,
ago.
not too long ago.
Um,
So I didn't want you to think I was skipping over. It's because we literally just talked about it.
Watch Bogart the Explorer for simple English Tagalog Bisaya translation. Oh, is he a YouTuber?
Wow.
I'm assuming because that sounds cool.
It's like Dora the
Oh,
Explorer, but
A
for
collab
language.
with Bogart the Explorer. I like it. Bogart the Explorer, Dora the Explorer.
You
'Cause
could be Dora.
was like sped.
Can you do it?
Can you tell me where the apple is? Swipe or no swiping?
Wow.
I know. I was gonna sing I'm the map, but that's a different character.
Yeah.
That's a different character.
Yeah.
You could be Boots if you want.
Well, thank you. I can be Boots.
That would
I can be the monkey,
that
guys.
would be a fun
You're
couple
so-
costume.
Why-
I'll
why-
be Dora.
Why do I get to be Boots?
You could be the backpack then.
What?
Just-
This is why you don't let.
you're just
Okay.
uncovered.
She'd be like, "Oh, I'm like the superhero, and you just be the gimp
Have you
that holds my bag."
have
And
you-
I'm like, "What? I'm a monkey that holds your bag?" Yeah, that's what you
That's
are.
all. That's all.
And I'm
That's
like,
all.
"Oh, come on, really?"
I'll be back. I gotta go to the washroom since
Yeah.
you're doing your thing.
Yeah. I don't even know how long we've been going. How long have we been
I
going?
got like energy after you.
I know, crazy. If you don't know, we were if you're joining us later, whatever, we were partying hard last night on White Beach, clubbing, everything until they closed and turned on all the lights and said get out. And then we went to McDonald's, and then we got the trek, and we came all the way back here. So it was like 4:30 by the time we fell asleep, and then up for 8 a.m. So about 3.5, 4 hours sleep to take Pauline to the port, and then be back here for 9 in order to broadcast. So it was a pretty crazy day, that's for sure. But that's cool. That's cool. We don't mind. We can sleep right after this. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. So what are we at? Map is the best character. Oh my god. Oh my god, Tim. I am not dressing up as a map or a backpack. Okay, that's just not going to happen. No. All right. I'm just going to wait for her to come back on this because I am pretty talked out. I got to tell you, I am exhausted. I can't believe we made it 2 hours, 2 hours and 4 minutes. But considering we've had no sleep, but we'll see. I'm not sure what the penalty is. Probably like everything else, which is 2,500 pesos, 5,000 or $50. Generally, it's $50, but it might be even more. I think it was even more than that for the drone.
For
The
shipping
penalty.
or-
No, the penalty. Yeah.
For,
or
yeah,
something like that. It's Swiper because he's got a Zoro mask. Yeah.
Oh, that would actually be good. That was actually a good one. That's fun, and he's got the blue gloves as well. Kenny Lau. Oh,
Oh my god, that's
Kenny
funny.
Lau. Oh yeah, how do you say it? Service. Kenny Lau. I love it.
Ceviche?
Ceviche. I guess so. I
Yeah,
don't know. how
looks
to
like
say
ceviche.
But
Okay.
the kidney lao is the sour, not sour, well, vinegar, but the vinegar tuna, no, that I had with when we were with Peter,
Yeah.
I believe.
The new channel is going to have actually all the more interviews of blogs.
More chatting, more like this kind of vibe.
Yeah, some of this. And then also, because what it is this kind of stuff actually hurts our channel a little bit because they look at view time and they're like, oh, you put up something that's 2 hours long or whatever. The average person is not watching 2 hours later. Maybe live, they might hang out for the whole time.
Yeah.
But afterwards, people zip through it or whatever. So it shows a really short run time on it. And so then they turn around and say, oh, people click on your videos, but they don't like watching them all the way through. And only watch a few percentage, like 5%, 8%, because it's 2 hours long. And so they actually say people aren't interested in watching your content. And then they lower how often they show all your other content. So it's important to put this kind of stuff into a context where people are used to watching longer, blogs or what am I thinking of? Not blog.
Oh, like documentary, like
Podcast.
Podcast.
More like the podcast style stuff, right? And so people are expecting it. The people that are watching it will stick with that. And then you do shorter, quicker, more to the point, the vlogging, edited, that kind of thing. You put it on the other one.
Wait, I'm taking
that way these things don't hurt
taking
as much.
the one man, one woman. They're like, probably see you around the city when you move here. Tips: only shop vegetable in the Plazao
Above
market
SNR.
above SNR. Which
we've seen it. We were going by there walking all the time.
Yeah.
And so when you're going there, the parking lot's like this, and then they have the vegetable market like along it's like the sidewalk part or whatever, but it's high up. Anyway, I seen it.
Oh,
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, remember that because I need more vegetables in my diet. Okay, I like vegetables. I don't know. I just haven't been able to really like buy a lot of them. I learned about like the winter melon, that little like massive, not a cucumber, but like
Yeah.
and which is interesting, and it doesn't really taste like much, so it's kind of like a good filler.
So her mother basically did chicken and rice almost every day. An adobo.
It's actually fish and rice.
An
but,
adobo.
Yeah, no, adobo, pancit. My mom would make pancit every birthday. Birthday, like with the glass noodles, everything. It was like a birthday like thing.
Yeah.
And she'd make a huge thing. It was just me and my mom, but she's like, okay, massive like bowl of pancit, and I loved it. I was like, my birthdays are gonna be like amazing because of these noodles. And so yeah, I was eating Filipino food because my mom cooked. And so she cooked, and she knows how to cook Filipino food. So there wasn't really, like, after being with him, I learned more, like, Western food. Like, cornbread and stuff.
Yeah,
I'd never had cornbread before. I ended up making it for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you did.
And cranberry sauce,
You had never made a turkey before, I'm pretty sure.
No, my mom did that as well.
Oh, okay.
My mom did everything. That's why I'm spoiled.
Yeah, so podcast would be one value. The other one will be episodes that are really cool that will really stand out.
Yeah.
That are not vlogs. Not they just don't fit that whole vlogging sort of thing. But you guys are gonna like it because one of the episodes is coming soon, which is gonna need to get to that 1,000 subscribers. By the way, if you're joining us, please subscribe to that channel. That is our other channel. When you hit 1,000, we can register the name, and then we're good. And then we have this video going up there that is all about certain things in this culture that are really crazy. Like people go, what? Is that real?
Yeah.
Is that real? Like, trust me, I just don't want to give it away. I'm trying not to give it away, but you'll be blown away by it. That's for sure.
I think it's the two black lines. I saw it too earlier when I was looking at our thing. I think it's because of the like thing that shows.
Oh, on this thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what it is exactly.
Hang on.
But
You won't see it now, I don't think.
yeah, let us know if you still see it or if you don't. Just because we were kind of playing around with it.
So
two black lines. Yeah. So it might be something to do with like the comment highlighter.
put it way up here.
That's actually a good spot though to put it because then we can both read it.
Yeah, so we'll move it up there and hopefully it got rid of. Thanks for letting us know.
Thoughts on Andrew Tate being deleted off the internet? I think I don't agree like with his way of thinking in life.
But canceling
obviously,
people that you don't agree with is silly.
Yeah, I don't think you should take away somebody's like voice, even if it's like shite, you know.
Yeah.
But if you don't have different perspectives, how can you form your own and be confident
Yeah.
in your own.
Yeah.
If you don't hear what the argument is, you know,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I.
Because you know what? Everybody likes to cancel other people until you realize that one day the shoe might be on the other foot. Now you're being canceled.
Yeah, nobody likes to be
No.
the one canceled, but then but it's always fine when it's
More
somebody
speech
else.
is always better speech. And
Yeah.
So, like, for example, you can have a wingnut crazy person say, hey, the earth is flat, guys, and everybody else. But then you have 900 other people that go, no, it's
Yeah.
not, and this is why. And therefore,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about that, right?
Yeah,
So the
without-
answer was 900 more people jumping in
Yeah.
to show people that it's not true, not get rid of the one guy that says it. So that's how it is across of all things, and everything's a slippery slope. So we believe in more speech is better speech. And don't scream fire in a theater and all these things that people say all the time,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
And those ones are so blatantly obvious that it's just like, you don't need to make a special law for it. It already exists.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of stuff.
Yeah,
we believe.
I mean, I can't literally agree with him just because like Andrew Tate is
No.
like I kind of like it's like polar opposite, you know.
Yeah.
And so I just because I don't agree doesn't mean I don't think he shouldn't be able to say his piece.
Yeah.
Even and I want to be able to whatever he says, I want to be able to hear so I can make my own okay, well this is what I think and this is why. And this is why it goes against what you're saying. And that's how debates work. If you don't have the other side of the debate, like a good debater
Yeah.
is somebody who can also flip on the other side.
And they understand the other person's
their
argument
points,
perfectly.
and could technically
Yeah.
argue for the other side if they wanted
Sure.
to.
Yeah.
And that's what we need.
Oh yeah, I took debate in school. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's exactly it. They would say, now you'll be arguing for this side, you'll argue for the other
and
side.
you have to be able
They
to
didn't choose
switch.
you.
Yeah. And I think we're losing a lot of that on the internet and which kind of I watched a really good
Everybody gets
video
in their bubble.
before. Yeah, I forget who it was, but they kind of analyzed the Joker movie, like the newest one that was with Walking Phoenix. Yeah. And it was kind of talking about how when you shun somebody for having a different perspective and you push them out of society and stuff, they will only grow to have an even darker perspective. Their perspective will only worsen when you push them.
And everybody who's now going to, who actually will seek them out and still watch their stuff or follow them or whatever, are now outside of the realm of everybody else's influence.
And now they think it's us against them.
Yeah, they're in a bubble. Now you push
and
them
so-
out. If you
and
keep them
that-
all on one platform, you get the perspectives of everything.
Yeah, and then it kind of starts to grow kind of resentment on society.
Yeah.
And now they hate women. And now it's great. That's going to be good for me. That's great. That's great. Nobody you know what I mean? I hope this makes sense.
Yeah.
But if imagine you have a perspective you love the color pink, okay? Something super minute, or you love the color blue, whatever. And literally society is no, you're not allowed to like the color blue. If you like the color blue, you're disgusting. We hate you. Stay away. Don't speak of it. And then so now you're shunned into liking the color blue. And now you're okay, well, everyone hates me because I like the color blue. And it just kind of devolves and okay, well, now there's other people who like only the color blue. What if we just start a blue revolution? And then it just goes okay, we're going to paint the town blue. I don't know. I don't know the danger of blue,
where all this is
but
going.
I'm just saying it could just, you just get surrounded and you just become more
Yes. Polarized.
polar. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, we do use OBS. That's what we're
Streamlabs.
using. Yeah. Oh, Streamlabs.
Streamlabs,
OBS, right?
OBS Streamlabs, yeah, because
Yeah.
OBS has its own.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Streamlabs.
Yeah, we have Streamlabs.
Is
Sorry.
the more simplified version of it,
Yeah. Exactly.
and it's free, so it's
and
cool.
it's free. Yeah. We used to pay for it. But
Oh,
I
somebody
didn't renew it.
said, "Did your mom pack Filipino food for your school lunch?" Yes, she did, and half the time I got bullied for it because they're like, "Ew, what is that?" And I'm like, "Good. That's all it is. That's good. It's good." So if all of you guys who had Lunchables for class, when I had pancit, all that good adobo, rice, I had rice for lunch, and you all had Lunchables. So don't even come at me now. But I got bullied for it, so that was interesting. Anyways, but yeah, Bianca, in the West, there's a spice in the Hispanic. Up a little bit, the green one,
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Sorry.
thought you. So you want me to highlight
sorry,
something?
I can't read the whole full comment, but
Oh.
say. Hispanic culture called adobo, and it's a bunch of salts blended together. What is the difference with the pH adobo if there is one? Well, adobo is like a a meal, I guess, or like it's a dish.
Yeah.
So you can use it with you can make it with chicken, pork, and it's basically like you got soy sauce going on. You can add vinegar if you want, and it's just like very like flavor, very sauced up chicken, or beef or pork. Usually it's pork, but chicken adobo is also very popular. And then you just add it with like you add rice, and it's a meal.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, yeah, we removed the green screen. We're moving in a month, and it's just one step after another because we're gonna have to remove everything and repaint so that we get our deposit back.
I'm
and all
excited
that.
to paint. I love painting.
I didn't realize she was gonna do that.
I'll do it. I have no problem.
You're gonna have to
doing it.
scrape all the sticker stuff off first.
I'm cool with that. It's like a workout, you know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Put me to
yeah.
work, okay? I
I'm
gotta
gonna
pay
put her to
rent
work,
somehow.
guys. True. If you don't get your bank account unlocked, that might be the only way you're paying rent.
I gotta learn. I gotta
Yeah.
learn some skills. I
Yeah.
think.
Is there more than San Miguel? I thought they own all the liquor and the beer.
No, they're probably talking about like maybe like the coconut like wine or like the the more
okay.
local like indigenous stuff.
Okay.
I haven't tried many of them yet. Okay, maybe like one day it'll be nice to start like trying more local brands. But here on Boracay, they made ube cream, like liqueur, banging. It's straight up banging. Okay, it is so good. It's like Bailey's. If you know what Bailey's is, it's like a milk kind of liqueur. It's got some alcohol in it, but it's very like creamy. And so they did that with ube, and they make it in Auckland, like on the mainland, and like bring it on Boracay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's made by somebody on the mainland.
Yeah,
So
I thought they made it there. That's why.
Oh yeah, no, they bring it.
Cool.
They bring it over. That's why it's so hard to get because
Mm.
you have to like.
Yeah, I thought he said they just came in from Manila. Actually, come to think of it,
No, because they were
'Cause
bringing.
it's like,
No,
they
it's
just
Auckland.
they just got a bottle in from Manila.
Oh, I don't know.
But
know
I think it's an
Auckland.
Acklanian company, but maybe they hired somebody in Manila
Maybe,
to mass
yeah.
produce
I don't.
it. I don't know.
all I remember is
Doesn't
them
matter.
saying it's made in Auckland, and they brought it onto Boracay because can't really do much on Boracay. But yeah, that's the only one I've tried. So
Yeah, once in a while. There's people already doing a lot of that. But if we have certain things, like we did a reaction video, and how did that work out, right?
oh, we got good views, but yeah, it got the
100,000 subscribers,
but ABS-CBN stole it.
all the income.
But like fair enough. Okay, I guess it was like but like
We were talking over it. But
yeah, it's not like we were just playing it
No.
and like silently just like. So yeah, we actually had commentary, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
One day when I
So
get my
anyway,
citizenship, they
and
can hire
it
me,
also
so.
ruined our channel. It had our channel removed from search everywhere because after a week of that being out, everybody wanted to watch Miss Universe Philippines at the time.
At the time, yeah.
But then a week later, they were like, "Oh, I kind of know what it is." So they would still click it, but they'd only watch a few
But
minutes
it was
of it.
an hour long of us
Yeah.
kind of going through
Reacting
and
through
reacting
the whole
and like
thing,
the
yeah.
whole thing.
It was a 4-hour show, so we clipped
And
it to
we
one.
clipped it to 1 hour. Next time we clip it to like 20 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, no, next time we won't do it because we don't want to pay some TV station to make all the money off of it.
Yeah. But yeah, so like it depends. Like if there's something that
Yeah.
we want to react to, then we'll put it up because that's what the channel will be for. It's like the side channel for all the things that are not really like vlog related.
You're like a side piece.
I said side channel,
channel.
okay?
You're
The
a side
audacity this man has doesn't even wear his wedding ring.
Oh yeah, still.
I don't. Okay, guys. I know I bully him all the time for it, but I really don't mind. Like until like
We have a lot of things to worry about right now.
yeah, like the last
The
like
last thing we
as
need to do is buy a
it would
ring.
be nice if we could get our like debit cards and stuff like that's
Yeah, we just want our bank
yeah,
accounts back.
That's good enough for me. Like you don't need to do anything else. Like that's fine. Try Phil Fave Beer Red Horse. No, we like San Miguel.
Yeah.
Um,
We don't want to be flat on our face.
Yeah, that's hardcore. Okay. What is your favorite Filipino food? Kari kari.
Honestly, I really liked what you had last night. That beef.
Beef Perez.
Yeah, that was so
banging
good.
As
Oh
well.
my God.
It's like it tastes like
Yeah.
if you ever get like
the lechon
takeout
kwai.
chai.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too good. It's
So
a classic.
good.
It's such
So
a
good.
classic. If you guys haven't tried like beef Perez, it's basically when you take out like Chinese takeout food, if you get this sweet and sour spice like ribs, not spicy, sweet and sour ribs, spare ribs.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what it
Tastes just
tastes
like
like
that.
without the bones, without the BS.
So
It's just
good.
it was. Oh, that's I need to learn how to make that sauce because that was amazing. That was so good.
Yeah, you guys will see that we haven't put that video out yet.
Yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers.
Yeah,
but
no-
it
no
was
spoilers.
very, very good. So good. Oh, I can't
Yeah.
even stop thinking about it.
Yeah, it was so good.
Michael, can I buy you one? They sell silicone rubber ones. Wait,
Oh
Mallory,
my goodness.
wait.
My goodness.
No,
Mallory.
no. I'll just buy a ring pop or something. Buy him a ring pop. Heading back to SoCal tomorrow from Tokyo and then Brazil and Colombia for
Wow.
Christmas.
Somebody's busy.
Your name
I don't
really
think that'll even
suits you.
fit. Oh yeah, I did.
Your name really a vagabond abroad,
See,
the
you
American vagabond.
I had it like this so everybody could see, but then everybody's like, "Oh, I see black
see
lines
black.
everywhere. You need to get rid of it." And it's like, we have to
It's
get this
okay,
figured.
yeah.
We have to get this sorted. It's our fault, guys. By the way. It's
But
not yours.
that's crazy. I respect the fact that you can like travel that much and not get completely burnt out. It's actually a skill. Because even like we go to Cebu for 2 weeks and I come back and I'm like, don't talk to me for 2 weeks, okay? I don't mind. Sounds like a trap. Until I mind. I don't mind until I mind. Braised beef. It's so good.
Yeah, it was so good.
There's a place that's called Perez Hilton, but like beef Perez and stuff. And they
Oh,
had
wow.
bowls that were super cheap, but we've only passed by it on White Beach. So maybe one day we'll have to see what kind of other
Yeah.
yums they have.
Okay. Sorry, guys. It's been 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
We are completely drained.
Crazy. That's
Completely
crazy.
drained. And so we really appreciate it. We're going to do this every week on Saturday, so you don't have to worry anymore. Same time, same place. 9 a.m. for us, Eastern Standard Time would be 9 p.m., and then whatever else time zones you're in. This is going to be a consistent one so that you can count on it, you can watch it, and you
Come
know that
tune
it's here.
in, you know
Exactly.
when
We'll have
to-
different subjects every single time. Sometimes we'll have people come on. We'll do whatever. But the live for here will always be at that time.
Very
Right?
cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I think
as
that'll
long
work
as I
out.
know, then it's on my schedule.
Exactly. And that'll be good. So I want to thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
all.
thank you guys
are
so much for
cool.
hanging out.
Thank you for those who did the super chats. Really
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you
it.
for everything,
And also
guys.
thank you
And
to
tuning in.
the members who've joined our members. We really appreciate you. I got to get you the video without all the censorship on the other one there.
Oh,
Eric,
that
thank
was
you for
fun.
joining at the end there. We
Ah,
needed to mod a
thank
little
you,
earlier,
thank
but you know, it's okay. It's
we
okay.
we handled.
Yeah, we got her. We got her.
Thank you guys, everybody. Thank you. We're gonna just pass out now because
Yeah.
we had a long.
It's time to
night
fall
that we had
asleep
to-
again.
I'm
and-
just saying though, guys, the best drunk food ever, McDonald's, the 2-piece pepper mushroom steak thing.
There you go.
So good. The gravy with the rice with the hamburgers. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's great if you're drunk and you're like, I need food in me, and just inhale it.
Yep.
All right. Anyways, guys, I will see you all like next time. Oh, I found
Thank you
your
for just
channel this
joining us, Irene.
morning. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I was just throwing that in last minute there.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us again. Next
We'll be
Saturday, we
back.
will be back on here. We're going to have a new video going up very, very soon. So stay tuned. Watch the channel. I have to edit it, but otherwise it's going up. Okay.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame. Yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap, only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.